My games tend
Less
to
time
be
to be
slightly
killed.
more on time than this, but we'll get started anyways.
I said this is a D&D game, not Kevin's D&D game.
There. Session 15. Deadwinter. Dawn rises much earlier over the eastern horizon than you have become accustomed to in Thunderstone. Here, on the eastern side of the Thunder Mountains, there are no tall peaks to ward the daylight for a few more hours. Only the crumbling walls of Ormvrazel Keep hold that light at bay. It is here, sheltered in the arms of that once strong Haldinir family fortress, where we return to our heroes. And heroes you are. After racing nearly 200 miles from Thunderstone without rest or respite, past a goblin ambush which barely slowed you, after helping the beleaguered gnomish folk of Hidden Valley put out their fires, and after correctly overcoming the attempted misdirection that would have led you far from Mira Seasilver, you caught up with the mercenaries who abducted Cassian's sister, and you defeated them handily. Cassian and his sister have been reunited. She is safe once more. As you awaken in the ruins of Ormvrazel Keep on the morning of Midwinter's Day, the world seems to hold its breath. A fleeting moment of peace in a journey filled with urgency and danger. The road back to Thunderstone awaits, a several-day journey that promises time for reflection and planning. The elusive Harp remains. Their politically motivated terrorization of Thunderstone is yet unresolved. Worse yet, there is no doubt that Mira's abduction was intended as a distraction to allow Harp to move freely once more. Your journey is far from over, and the challenges ahead are many. But for now, in the arms of a once mighty fortress, you can pause and take stock of what you've achieved. Even if Harp takes advantage of your absence in the town, the children remain alive, or so you've been led to believe. You can find them. You can win. Welcome back to Cormyr in the year of Purple Dragons. As you awaken, Cassian, a little stone in your pocket starts to buzz. You pull it out, and you hear a message. It's Haldar's voice. Minnie's awake. Abductors are Iron Throne, maybe working for Galder Tom. She suspects your parents hired them, but I think it's related to Thunderstone's problems.
All right, let me pull up the handy-dandy word counter website.
I swear we're single-handedly driving more views to that website than anyone else.
Can you repeat the name, or better yet, write the name of this place?
I'm just going to give you the entire... Oh, of this place. Yeah.
Yeah, where we are.
Ormvrazel.
Keep.
It's a mouthful and a half.
Yeah, it is.
And he gives me crap about my character names constantly.
I did not name Ormvrazel Keep. It is literally on a real map. It was designed by some real person who is more insane than you with names, Matthew.
Implying that you're not a real person.
Well, I mean, he's
that's
not.
fair.
It's okay, I can't complain either.
Kevin outsources to not real people.
Yeah, to be fair, Matthew, I've been playing in Tanis' game. I've been worn down from caring about weird names. Pretty sure Tanis just keyboard smashes to get his names. Except that I know that's not true.
Yeah. More like syllable mashes. But, yeah.
I love the crowded map with all the names, but it's hard to, like, parse.
Yeah, I opened that map and went,
I will put the other map
brain
back
just
as
seized
well
up.
so that you guys can move between them and choose which one. I'll do that between sessions. And then we'll have like the super low-res map that's on the landing page, and then the really high detail map for when we need it, and then a mid-detail map for you guys to use that's slightly less wild.
I mean, this is amazing. I love all the detail, but it's also a lot.
Yeah,
There's so much in these mountains. We
Yeah.
don't need to go back to Thunderstone. Let's just get lost and look at all those neat things.
Oops, didn't mean to pull you guys off the page. I was just activating this one.
Okay.
It's like, I'm just looking at that.
Cash takes hold of the stone. He hears the message and he says, Mira is safe with me. We're camping in Ormvrazel Keep and will begin our return today. Let's discuss her continued safety upon our return.
Okay.
What, no happy midwinter?
I doubt Cash even knows it's midwinter.
Most
That's
Cormyrans
true.
don't. It's not exactly
It's not
a
really
highly
a
celebrated
Cormyrian
Cormyr
holiday. Yeah.
All right. What do you guys want to do then? It's morning. You're awake. It's cold.
Did we find food on these guys?
There's no. Oh, on them. Yeah, they actually probably do have some rations on them.
Stealing 2 rations, eating them immediately.
Okay. I mean, you have rations on your horse too.
I'm gonna save those, but I'm starving.
Fair enough. There's also they had 6 horses. You guys had 5, and they had a carriage. I don't know if you want to use any of that.
They have a carriage?
Oh, we're
Yeah.
taking the carriage.
The carriage
Yeah.
that Mira was in, remember?
Yes. Yeah, we're taking all of it.
Sweet, we got a carriage now.
Yes.
I mean, we're putting the bodies in the carriage temporarily to get them
That's
to the troll.
morbid as fuck.
Ooh, we could tie them outside if we don't want to put them inside. Then Mira could ride inside.
Mira
I mean,
knows how to ride a horse.
Mira can ride a horse.
I mean, I suppose we could just tie 2 or 3 corpses onto the back of a couple horses. That'd get them there just as easily.
Yeah,
What-
but then the troll's probably going to eat the horse too, and we could sell the horses. Can't
What did
sell a
we-
corpse.
Yeah. What are we doing with the prisoner, too?
Oh, right.
mercenary
We
guy?
kept one guy
What
alive.
What was the prisoner's name? I didn't. put it in my notes.
Hold on. I gotta. You never actually asked, I don't think, but I do have it here. Just
I
give me a
thought we
moment.
maybe we didn't.
Unlucky
My
schlub
ongoing
abandoned in
story
the
is
keep.
complete. This story is marked complete, so I gotta go deeper in my archives. Ormvrazel Keep. His name is Bran. Bran. Bran.
Now Fig's gonna worry for the rest of the time that her bran muffins are made out of real bran.
Yeah.
All according to the plan, more or less.
I love it.
He loves you too.
Feeding the troll with people. Blah.
You know, it's economical in character.
Jonathan Swift would be very proud of this.
Yeah, I think Cash, when he wakes up, just like starts going about his getting ready to go business. He's like, we're heading straight back.
Okay, so how many horses are you gonna hitch to the carriage? Just curious.
How many hitched to the carriage?
Does
Assuming we
anyone-
can do 6, if that's how many they had.
No,
We do
they
not.
had like 3 of them around the carriage or something.
They had 4. They were riding
Does-
4 and had 2 hitched.
Well, then we can only hitch 2 because the yoke is not going to support more than 2.
We can attach them to the back of the carriage and lead them via the carriage, though.
So you're
Anyone
bringing
have
all of them.
land
no
vehicle
problem.
proficiency?
Land weapon proficient or land.
vehicle
And what?
Land weapon proficiency.
I'm sorry.
I
No.
believe that's
To
the
ride
wrong
the
universe.
carriage.
That would be
Right.
Avatar.
But I have Schwam of proficiency,
What is that?
and I just rolled it for no reason because I accidentally clicked on it. It's apparently a musical instrument.
This is helpful. Thank you.
It does kind of look like a giant spoon of stew, though.
Just
No.
like an oboe.
I have a lot of proficiencies, but unfortunately, vehicles is not one of them.
Schwam's a double-reeded instrument similar to an oboe.
Oh, it's those things that you always see cartoon snake charmers playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a shawm, not a schwam.
It's gnomish.
Anyways,
Do I look like the kind of person who can pronounce things right?
bringing all the horses, correct?
Bring in all the horses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why not?
Sure. So you got 2 to haul the carriage. Who's going to drive the carriage?
That's why I was
will.
asking if anyone knew how to drive a carriage.
Okay, Dell's driving the carriage. And Dell, you do not have proficiency, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's fine. It is super easy to drive normally as long as nothing bad happens.
I don't like that smile.
That's just.
Did our
his
short
normal.
rest go through a day, by the way?
Did what?
Did we start a new day on the short rest?
Yes.
It's
You're on-
morning.
It's morning of Midwinter's Day.
Okay.
10. What a fascinating one to have.
Uh-huh.
Should. Oh no, that's on long rest. Right. Nothing. Okay. Where do we want to put Bran? Our good buddy Bran.
With the corpses?
I think we should
Leave
You
him.
can take a horse.
Leave him tied up in the keep.
we should give him an option. He can either ride in the carriage with the horse with the corpses, or he can behave himself and ride a horse.
You could leave him there, tied up.
Mm,
I would be against that.
Yeah, no.
No, he's coming with us. He's
Let's
going to
just
get
say
turned
so.
into the...
Fair enough.
Turned into the what?
the troll.
No, not the troll. No,
Purple
the
Knights.
You're a troll, Tanis.
the High Vale, burning town.
Ah, got it.
Oh.
You're going to take him to,
This-
to
I mean-
High Castle.
We could take him all the way back, but he committed crimes in this area, so
No,
Fair enough.
that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. Sure. All right, cool. So
By the way,
he's- you're
Dell
gonna
was
take him-
absolutely lethargic getting moving this morning. He just drained himself during that fight very far and is recovering.
All right, so you're gonna have him ride a horse as long as he's behaves himself. What is your riding order on narrower trails? I'm assuming Fig's in front.
I'd like to ride behind Bran.
Okay,
We're gonna turn this into a logic puzzle for you.
no, that's fine. I'm assuming the carriage is last because that's easiest.
Surely we'd want somebody behind the carriage as a rear guard.
Who's your rear guard?
I feel like it would have to be Corthynd because Cash and Mira
Yeah.
are going to be like in the
Middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that
Mhm.
was the case.
I've
All
got
right, Corthynd.
good enough perception.
So Corthynd behind Dell, behind Fal, behind a horse with Bran, behind Mira, then Cassian, then Fig. So Bran is
actually
just behind Mira.
It's in there somewhere.
Mira is going to be between Cassian and Fig.
Okay.
Actually,
Mira's
why doesn't
second.
Bran ride with Dell?
You want him to ride?
And-
I mean,
Yeah.
if you want, that'd be fine.
It's fine by me. I'm good with whatever you guys want to do. I just need to set up. I mean, nothing at all. Nothing at all needs to be set up at all.
Is I have a rope that I could bring Bran back with if he's on a horse and tries to get away. But he can also just ride on the
Yeah,
carriage.
you can just ride with me.
All right. Bran is gonna ride with you. Me.
Bran's very confused as we
Sure.
like move him around physically.
No. He's totally okay with all of this. Bran is okay with any outcome that results in him not dead. He is very practical.
Oh no,
Smart
this was
guy.
this was very much a okay, get on the horse. Then somebody else 5 minutes later says, why are you on a horse? Get on the...
Fal, so I'm going to put you in front of the carriage, okay?
Okay.
I know you wanted to be behind Bran, but with Bran on the carriage, that gets weird.
Mhm.
Unless you want to also be rear guard.
No, that works.
Okay.
When you were talking about your perception, Rob, was that real?
Yes.
Okay. Just
Okay,
Corthyndahast
legitimate
perceptive.
question.
Wait, what?
That was not sarcasm. That was Corthyndahast perceptive.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely legitimate question by Anne.
Okay,
I never know.
So Fig, Mira, Cash, Fal, Bran and Dell on the carriage,
Mhm.
Corthyndahast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, Corthyndahast.
And then you guys are setting off. And are you just going back the same way you came?
I believe so.
Do we know if there's like a better way?
Define better. There's a
Um,
way
well
that doesn't
traveled or
take you
anything?
through the mountains, but it's going to take almost 2 to 3 times as long.
No.
We do have kind of a time-ish limit here.
The fastest route is definitely back the way you came.
That
sounds good then.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Then you guys start heading back. And I mean, it's a long, cold day, and you start getting into the foothills. Anything you guys are talking about or doing as you're riding?
I'm not near anyone to talk with, although I am
That's true, you're
probably leading one of the extra horses.
I feel like we're all leading horses, right?
There have
You
to be
could-
some extra
You
horses
can literally
somewhere,
just
right?
have a train following the carriage.
Oh, okay.
Also, in general, horses want to stay with their herd, so if you have a whole bunch of horses, they'll just follow pretty amicably.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying, you know,
and
if
there's some
anyone
decent
that only I
leads
could see wanted to pop up on a horse next to me, that'd be fine.
By the way, I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm not putting 11 horses on any of these maps. So
Just assume that the carriage is 6.
we know
Man,
that they're
sometimes I just doubt your commitment to sparkle motion.
there. I am not committed to Sparkle Motion. Get over it. Anyways, anything else
Also,
you guys want to...
it's just as well because it was very immersion breaking that all the horses looked exactly alike.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, Fig is probably not talking to anybody. She's probably trying to write her notes while writing, which is what my excuse for why the second page of my notes from last session looks really fucking weird. Don't know why it did that.
As the sun begins to dip below the horizon, casting long shadows over the craggy terrain and snowy slopes of the Thunder Peaks, you find yourselves on the well-worn Thunder Way. Your horses' hooves clatter on the rocky path, their breath visible in the cooling air. Up ahead, the crumbling walls of an abandoned fortress beckon, a potential sanctuary for the night. Just as you consider making camp, a shadow sweeps across the ground, darkening the path ahead. The horses whinny in alarm, their eyes widening in fear. You sense their muscles tense, hooves skittering on the rocky ground. They are on the verge of bolting. An ominous presence looms from above. What do you do?
Look for
Look
the
up?
Githyanki patrol.
You're looking up, Anne?
Yeah, like at wherever the shadow is coming from?
As you glance upward, you see a massive winged shape diving steeply from the sky. Its talons extended, and behind it trails a long, barbed tail that looks ready to strike. Its eyes glow a menacing yellow. The creature lets out a deafening screech that echoes through the cliffs as it closes in.
Is this a manticore or cockatrice?
Wyvern!
Or a wyvern?
Roll initiative.
Yay, Wyvern! Whoa, shit, Wyvern.
Yeah, so that's probably what Fig says.
What's
Where is
the,
my initiative button?
What's the distance for command?
I think if you hover it or open up the card, it should show you.
It says you do not have sufficient permission to view the sheet for this item.
It's like, really?
Sorry.
Inventory. That's particularly weird.
It's just. Where?
Oh, I wonder if it's... Okay, hold on. I think I can fix that in. Pretty easily. Let's just do this for now.
Blah.
Let's just remove it from here. And... Spells. And... That works the way I think it does now, based on what you said. That'll be interesting. Can you see it now?
Cool.
Do I need to close my sheet and reopen it?
You shouldn't. It should just work.
Ah, now. I did close my sheet, reopen it, and now it works.
Okay,
It did not at first.
Is the game supposed to be paused?
It's not paused.
Oh, good. I love the snow effect, by the way.
It's very
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I don't know. As soon as the dragon looks like it's within, 60 feet, Cassian is going to shout a command.
Well, yeah, about that. Roll initiative for me.
Get it to drop its weapon.
Is that everybody? 1, 3. Oh, Mira. Mira needs an initiative.
Don't forget Bran.
Oh, Bran doesn't have a weapon, so Bran will be hiding. Don't worry. If he dies, he dies. But sure, I'll give him an initiative.
He's just gonna crawl into the corpse box there. And...
Bran goes first.
Yeah.
Somehow?
Bran, experienced mercenary. Ready for this shit.
Actually, it looks like Fig goes first. Fig, before you can do anything, you can either choose to dismount or try to control your horse. It is about to bolt.
Honestly, she has no experience on mounted combat, so she's just gonna kind of jump off and hope that
Athletics
it doesn't
check,
go
please.
too far.
Yeah, you get off. That uses half of your movement. As your horse bolts off to the side, you dismount. Your turn. What do you want to do?
Is it on the ground or is it above me?
It is way above you. It is swooping down from high. Here, it is currently 120 feet up.
Okay, that is too far up for me to be able to do anything to it, so I am going to just hunker down beneath my shield and be defensive.
Okie doke. Go ahead and next. Do you want to actually take the dodge action?
Actually, what I would like to do is ready an action.
Okay, what are you readying for?
If it gets in range of me and it's not being controlled by one of my party mates, I want to smack it.
By in range, you mean melee range.
Yes.
Okay, click the ready button and then hit enter. I thought it would have put a thing on. Oh well.
Because my ranged is javelins and they don't go that far.
Okay. Pash.
Okay, you said it was 120 feet away?
Yep.
And I need to control my horse?
Yep. that's first thing. Everybody's gonna have to do that this turn. Either animal handling to control it, or you can try and dismount. Yeah. Your horse
I am going to...
drags you this way.
Okay. That's
Does that take your action?
No.
Now that it's this way, can I guess, use my action to try to, like, steer it back the other way? Like,
The horse has used its movement for the turn, so next turn you can try and steer it back if you'd like.
okay.
But for now, you're here.
All right. Okay. I am going to dismount.
Okay, I need an acrobatics or athletics check. Yeah, no problem. You dismount to here. Takes half your movement.
Okay. So, he's going to use his movement and then bonus action dash.
Okay.
To get there.
Okay.
And that was my action and bonus action, right?
No, that's your movement.
Okay.
And
Okay,
bonus
you didn't
action.
count the acrobatics as an action.
No, acrobatics is part of your movement in this case.
Okay.
That's just you using dismount in the midst of a frantic situation. Require to roll to successfully do it without hurting yourself.
Sweet. Then I am going to ready an action to cast command if the dragon comes in, or if the wyvern comes in range.
Okie doke. I have made a note for myself to make ready and dodge both conditions so that it will automatically add those when you click them in the future. Anyways, Del, I need you to make a wisdom, just a straight wisdom check. Disadvantage, you're controlling 2. That's pretty good, actually. Unfortunately, the DC was 13. They are going to run
No, runaway carriage.
this way.
Right over Cassian.
Yeah, pretty much. Cash, I need you to make a dex saving throw.
I'm using Favorite of the Gods.
Oh,
Oh,
never mind then.
Sorry, I was muted.
Watch Brett fly all the way back there.
No,
Sorry, I was muted and that didn't come across.
no, that's all
Oh,
right.
that's a Courget. I thought he had this cool beard. I
No,
like him a lot less now.
There's nothing about him that is cool. How do I send you to the back of the stack? Jeez.
to the back of the stack with you.
Usually with a dunce cap.
I know, right? Oh, I need token Z for it. I don't think I have that installed right now. That's annoying. Alright, anyways, we'll continue. Right, your turn. You have kept control of the horses. They are not running wild and free. What do you want to do?
Can I tell in any way what it looks like the creature's target is? Or does it just look like us in general?
You can use there's a combat assessment action that I've added to the game that would allow you to do that. But it's your action.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to do that, you can. It'll be a nature check.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow. So what you know is that wyverns tend to frighten their prey to get them to scatter, and then pounce on the most isolated target. So it hasn't picked one yet.
Okay.
well, there's an isolated horse. Go eat the horse.
2 isolated horses.
Knowing that, I'm going to shout to everybody to stay together and try and move the cart closer to Fig and Cash.
Okay. Yeah, you can move the cart closer to Fig and Cash. I'll need another wisdom check, not at disadvantage this time because you succeeded last time. Just to get the horses to go where you want. Yeah, 12 will be fine for this. 13 even better. Yeah. Where do you want to put them? I'll move the whole thing for you.
More or less here.
Like this?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Pull up next to Foul. Huddle up close. You've still
That'll end my
got
turn.
a bonus action left.
That'll end my turn for now.
Okay, go ahead and hit the button then.
I can't. I told you it's not coming up for me.
I didn't hear you say that. Are you able to click on your token at all?
Okay, if I...
Yeah, you have to have your token selected for it to show up. That's why.
Interesting, okay.
Which is annoying when your token is lower Z level right now.
Okay, now the combat tracker came up. Okay, I'm good.
Cool. Looks like if you left click on your token, your thing up in the top, if you just left click it, it'll select your token too. So, just for future reference. Bran is terrified and doing nothing. Actually, he's going, drive over there, come on, get us out of here! Mira is going to try and control her horse. If I can find her sheet. Here it is. Mira fails, and her horse is going to go flying off.
I'm going to use my reaction.
Give her guidance.
Give her guidance, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Oof.
+1. That is an 11. So
Damn
Mira's
it.
horse goes flying off this way. After Fig's horse. Mira cursing on the way by. Does she have anything useful here? Actually, halfway this direction, she shouts, "Stop!" at her horse. And her horse just stops. Fucking buggers, y'all.
Moving, breathing, thinking, it just falls over.
No, it just stops moving. Alright. That is, I believe, Mira's turn. Corthyndahast. Make.
Didn't it used to make like a noise when it was my turn?
Yeah, there was a thing for that. I can turn it back on later.
That's fine. I was just confused. So it's 120 feet up, right?
Yep.
How does that work with? How does elevation work with distance?
Trigonometry, my friend.
Don't believe that there's any actual rules for that though in 5th edition, which is why I'm
There
asking.
also aren't rules for gridless in 5th edition. In 5th edition, in fact, distance makes no sense because height doesn't matter, but it does matter here. So trigonometry. So you are currently, what does that say? 90. Call it 90 feet.
90-ish,
So
yeah.
90 squared plus 120 squared. Square root of all that. Something like that. No, times. So it's 210 feet away from you.
Okay. I want to move closer then. I guess I need to try and corral my horse to do that.
Yeah,
'Cause
well,
I don't
first you
imagine
gotta-
it wants
First,
to
you got to
move
control
forward.
your horse. It's you can either dismount or you can control your horse. Which would you like to do first?
I would like to attempt to control my horse because I want
Alright.
it movement.
Make a check thing. Animal handling. That's the word.
Make a check thing.
Yeah, check thingy. Animal handling. No problem. You can go wherever you want.
Cool. And it's got like what, 50 movement?
Riding horse, I think, is 60. Yeah, 60.
Okay, cool. Do I move? Can I move
Yep,
the horse, or is that a
You
use
should
thing?
be able to. You should be able to select both tokens and drag them. Not select your horse, but that's okay. I'll bring it along.
I could not move it. I could not select it.
Okay.
Okay. Math me, wizard. Can I? Is it in range of Eldritch Blast?
Let's see. 30 now. $20, 30, 123 feet.
God damn it!
But you might be able to move just slightly closer because, you know, you can be anywhere your horse is, right? So.
Did we already pass the
22.
troll?
Nope. 122 feet.
Okay. Can I lean forward off
No.
the front of my? Okay.
You're just out of range.
You ever tried doing that on a horse? It is a good way to break your nose.
Can I like do a sweep maneuver where I sweep around the front of the horse and then back up onto it and shoot the Eldritch Blast while I'm in front of it? Because
You know what, Rob? DC 30 acrobatics check. Go.
I'm not Nod.
Oh, well then you're fucked.
Okay. Well, damn. I guess. Was that my movement that was taken, or just the horses?
That's the horse's movement that was taken.
Okay.
What, are you going to ride in a treadmill on the horse's back?
No, I can dismount now. It would take half my movement and then move forward.
You'll still need to make a check for that because,
Check to dismount. Right.
yeah. Acrobatics or athletics.
This is not gonna go well. You know what? I'm gonna hold. Can I hold an Eldritch Blast if it comes any closer?
You absolutely can.
Because I want to stay mounted. I will do that,
Okay.
and then I
Okay.
think that's it.
You also ready in action, and your turn. And foul.
All right.
You can either you can either animal handling to keep control of your horse, or you can try and dismount.
Yep, I am going to try to calm my horse down.
Okay. Good job.
Okay.
Heckin' druids.
And does the horse token still drag with our character, or do we have to select both?
You should have to select both, but Rob was having trouble with that, so if that doesn't work, let me know, and I'll move the horse after you.
Okay.
I did not keep the mount module for now, because I need more time learning how it works before we use that shit again.
Okay. How would I select both?
You would drag select. So
Okay.
if you-
Yeah, it's not working.
Yeah, so.
All
How
right.
about it? I'll move the horse for you.
Right over here. And I will ready an action to fire Guiding Bolt if it comes within range.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, several things happen at once. Ash, what's the range on command? 60?
Yes.
Let's see here. Okay. The wyvern starts to descend this way as it gets to right about here. Corthyn and Fal. Corthyn first. It is within range of your readied action.
Hooray!
A 13 just hits.
Huh. I did not set that up to auto roll. I guess that's because of the new sheets.
Yeah, I think it's just configured that way right now in general. Anyways.
Okay, well, there's the 5 damage,
5
I
force
guess.
damage. Are you grasping?
Yeah.
So it moves, what, 10 feet closer to you?
Fun fact, there's no size limit on that.
Grasp of Hadar absolutely has a limit. Oh, you mean as in you can grasp at things of any size. Yes, but what's the distance?
Yes. 10 feet.
Oh, it is 10. Okay.
Yeah.
So it will descend another 10 feet.
Or to just jerk it out of the sky a little.
Yep. Alright. Val. That is within range.
All right.
I think it's 120, right, for Guiding Bolt?
Yep.
Okay. Huh.
Damn!
Yeah, but an 11 misses, unfortunately.
I'm gonna use my inspiration here.
Okay, go ahead. Critical hit. I will
All right.
take the original 19 and the 11 for a total of 30 damage.
Nice!
And it is glowing faintly with the guiding bolt essence. I don't have a marker for that either. I should make one. Alright. So the next attack against the wyvern has advantage.
Cool.
Alright. Now it continues its flight this way. Let's see, that's 42. Descended another 20 feet from here. 70. Cash, I don't think it's going to hit you this time. It is, however, going to descend on this horse. So say goodbye to your horse, Cash.
No, not Horsington.
Bite. 17 and 21 to hit. Your horse takes 20 damage. It is dead. As the wyvern just pounces on it and immediately tears its neck apart.
It needed that, though.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Alas, the sound of an angry or in pain horse is a sound that will haunt my nightmares forever, so...
Well, don't worry. He tore its throat out. So it's not making that noise. You know, I don't have a dead condition?
You just were not ready today, were you?
I've never had a dead condition. Because we defeat things, and it turns them into bloody pools. But they're not in the initiative, so I can't mark it defeated. Anyways, that horse is dead, and the wyvern is eating it.
Is he eating my
Yeah.
rations in the pack, too?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Fig!
Fig thinks the best option they have is to get her and Cassian on the cart long enough to get away from the wyvern while it's distracted by that one dead horse and the other horse that's going to be dead soon.
Uh-huh.
So she's going to verbalize and just click uselessly while trying to move herself.
I will say, Del, with your earlier roll, the wyvern's likely to attack again. It's not going to be happy with just a horse.
Well, there's a second one on the other side of the road.
I'm just saying, it's more likely to be aggressive at you for just being here.
That's why we're
Okay.
leaving. Well, Fig's gonna run over there and try to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you can jump up and grab onto the wagon if you want. Make an athletics check.
Right, that's not my fucking... Actually, how many corpses are in this wagon?
6?
Yeah, she wants to drag at least one corpse out and leave that out too.
Sure.
Hope you didn't have any
but you
important
still have
in
to
your
get
saddle
on
bags.
first, so make an athletics check.
Is it whatever he has that's important is not more important than not dying to a wyvern?
19. You jump up onto the runner and open a door. You can use your action to pull a corpse out if you'd like. Where did Fig?
Yes, I went into the
Oh, I
thing.
see. You're on the runner, not inside.
Yeah, she's just gonna grab a corpse and yeet it.
All right, you have yeeted a corpse. You have yoked a corpse out of the wagon, out of the carriage.
And then try to
That's
encourage
been yoked.
Del to just go.
Okie dokie. Is that your turn?
Yeah, because my action was yeeting.
Cash.
It's close to the ground, right?
Oh yeah.
It
It's on
is
the ground.
within... Yeah, it is within 60
Oh, is
feet
it-
of me.
Is it actually within 60 feet? Oh
Yes.
shit. Well then, right before your turn, you can activate your ready to action there.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so with his readied action, he will cast command.
Okay.
I'm clicking on it, but nothing's happening. And the command is flee.
Okay. If you click on the die, what happens? Not command itself, but on like the. There you go.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It also should be on your. On your.
I was clicking on my
HUD.
UI. Yeah, and that's what was not working.
Oh, weird. You went to cast spell command and it didn't do it? That's weird. Okay. Yeah. It tears another chunk out of the throat of this horse, looks up, and turns its head to you. And snarls.
I am going to use my inspiration to force it to re-roll that save.
Okay. its nostrils flare and it starts to mantle its wings. We'll see what it does on its turn. It's your turn right now, though.
My turn right now, and I have both action and a bonus action.
And a
I
movement.
wonder if it.
And movement. So, for my first trick, I am going to take off towards this horse.
Okay.
Then I'm going to bonus action dash also towards this horse.
Okay.
Now, I have some rope. Can I try to lasso this horse?
You absolutely can try to lasso this horse.
What check do I make for that?
Make me a dexterity check.
You mean you don't have a dedicated lasso skill on your sheet?
If anybody wants to give me their inspiration, we can save this horse.
Well, hold on. Before you make a decision there. Well, I mean, you can decide while I do other things. Let's put it that way.
As much as it pains me as a former horse girl to say this, it may be more wise to sacrifice the horse than our inspiration.
Is someone going to throw inspiration at this, or are we going with the 11?
Nope.
Okay.
I got none to give.
Your rope flies through the air and lands on the butt of the horse and then falls right back off.
Right.
Should have used the sticky
That was
rope.
your action.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. Del. Del might be muted.
No. Was evaluating the battlefield.
Fair enough.
Let's ride away from it.
Okay, are you just going to continue this way towards the... along the trail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me that wisdom check again.
That'll be a wonderful time to use my inspiration.
Nice, nat 20, yeah. These horses are going exactly where you want them to.
The little Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, ignore that. There. There. No, not you. You are here, and then you are up here. You are here. There.
I can carry.
You're a pain in the ass. Should just make it a token.
And then at this point, I'm going to ready my action that if it flies close enough, and specifically flies close enough, I will use my telekinesis at that point.
Okay. So you are readying an action for TK. Got it.
Yep. Otherwise,
Bran is looking over his shoulder at the wyvern, snarling and mantling its wings, saying, "Must go faster! Must go faster!"
Oh, okay. Thank you,
He's
Dr.
not
Malcolm.
nearly handsome or half naked enough to be Dr. Ian Malcolm.
What are you saying, though? Mira is going to try and control her horse again. She did not really control it yet. She just made it to where she wanted.
Love a bard.
gonna cast command on her horse again.
Wait. Can I use my inspiration to get her to re-roll that and see if she
You
can actually just
absolutely
control it? Because I feel like leaving the person that we came to save behind is stupid. Spent it.
Unfortunately, that is a worse roll.
You didn't roll it again.
I did. Here, would you like
The
to see?
sheep?
I will show you her rolls. Oh wait, I can even do this. Boom. Wait, that didn't do it. How do I? Here it is. Reveal to everyone. There you go. You can see her rolls. It was a 12, and then you gave me a reroll, and now it's an 8.
I didn't give you an 8. I gave you like a 20.
You didn't, though. You gave me a reroll, which she got an 8 on.
The 20 fell off the table.
Clearly. So, she is going to cast command on her horse again. Passes its wisdom save. Poor Mira. So her horse is running this way up the trail.
Well, it's going at least, I guess.
Fuck it, Mira's gonna dismount. There are more important things than keeping on this horse. Let's see, she needs to make one of these checks. This one is the more likely to be successful. Yeah. Mira gets off her horse and starts making her way back towards you, Cash.
Gonna collect Cash's horse on the way. Or Biggs.
Okay. Where was I? That ends her turn. Corthynd.
Okay. It's just funny to me. It's obvious that nobody else is staying and fighting, right? I can't tell what it's gonna do, but it is looking this way, huh?
It is looking that way. It's got its wings all mantled up.
Not a fan of that.
Looks angry. Dripping blood out of its mouth. While you think, I'm gonna go let Wesley outside. Be right back.
Okay, well that'll give me a little bit of time.
You know, if we give it a couple minutes, the horse will get to its stomach and it won't be hangry anymore.
Well, it's angry because it got commanded, or it's being commanded to flee. One of those two things is happening.
Good.
Would it be possible for me, like wait, am I leading a horse? Did we establish if we're all leading a separate, or if they're all just like...
No, you've got a train
thought they were
behind
just-
behind the carriage.
They're over there. Can I fit another person on my horse?
Yeah, all these horses can ride too.
Right, okay. I could go grab one of our stragglers over there, since they seem to be unable to horse.
Look, they're Seasilvers, okay? They're
Listen,
Seasilvers. Horses
I know
are not
where
their
they're
thing.
Do I know where that route, that path goes? Like if we had to
To the
flee
north?
that way?
No, you don't know.
Oh, well, okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go grab, I guess, Mira, because Cassian would want me. If I try to get Cassian would just say, get Mira, so I'll go towards Mira.
Okay.
I'm glad I've made my character motivation so clear to all of you.
Go ahead. 60 feet. Okay.
I will, extend my arm down.
You still have your movement left. If you want, I would let you pull Mira onto your horse this round.
Yeah, sure.
It's just going to take an athletics check with advantage. Oh yeah, no problem. You reach down, grab Mira by the arm, she reaches up and pulls as you pull, and she is now riding behind you.
All right. When I can't. Well, the horse can double move, or is.
You could use your action to cause the horse to move again.
I would
Oh,
like.
okay.
What?
No, I was just confused, but then I remembered and figured it out.
Yeah, I would like to ride back towards the carriage.
Okay, go ahead and make an animal handling check to get it to ride faster.
Must go faster.
No problem, man. You are born in the fucking saddle. Oops, I started to move you. You decide where you're going.
I was trained to ride by elves.
Obviously.
And just like back down this way.
Okey-doke. Oop.
Shouting out over to Cassian if he hadn't noticed that, I've got your sister.
All right. I believe that's your turn.
That is my turn.
Val.
All right. I'm gonna try and head up to this horse here, and can I bend over and try to grab the reins and get hold of this thing to
Yep.
start leading it back to Cash?
Make an athletics check for me.
Okay. You sure it's not animal handling?
I'm sure. I'm sure that what you're doing is trying to grab
Really?
reins. Yeah.
What if I just whisper sweet nothings into its ear from a foot away?
I mean, there's a spell for that.
All right.
You keeping that 6?
No, I'll use guidance. See if that does
Sure.
anything, I guess.
Let's see what you can do with guidance.
Okay.
I love it as a
Yeah.
reaction. I'm genuinely love this better as a reaction. Do remember that you can only guidance each person once per day, though.
Yeah.
3, so 9 total?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
It dances away from your hand, pulls its lead away from you. This horse is not having it. He's very angry.
What's the movement speed on horse again? 30 or is it
60.
60? Yeah. Okay. Your horse is broken, Cash. I'm gonna head over to this one.
Mine's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Fig's horse.
Oh, okay.
Quite broken.
Okay.
Am I able to try to do the same thing on this one, or is that my action?
That was your action.
Okay. Then I'll just be right
You need
here
more map
waiting.
to the north here. All right. The wyvern rushes up into the sky, straight up, 240 feet.
Hey, it's fleeing.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, 160 feet. It fled.
Hooray! We're safe forever.
Pig.
Can't help but notice I'm still in initiative, and there's still a wyvern right the fuck there.
We have to get more than 90 feet before we can go to camp. You haven't gone to camp.
I mean, we got to get off the map. That's just standard game rules.
It's 27 feet, Robert. Jeez.
27 meters.
I roll with feet, not meters. So
I also roll with feet, not meters.
you could use your action to get out and
Pigs?
push the carriage.
Yeah, no. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. She's gonna ready an action to throw a javelin at the wyvern if it comes any closer.
Okie doke.
Or rather, if it comes towards the carriage again.
Okie doke.
That's the stupidest thing you ever heard from me?
Today.
Look,
Okay, there you go.
at some point you hit the ground and you can't get lower.
Yeah, sure.
Pretty sure he knows how to dig.
I am positive about that, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna run towards this horse and try to calm it enough to mount.
Okay.
Okay, get
Animal handling?
Yep.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You want to just try and mount it anyways?
Yeah.
All right, that'll be athletics.
Woof.
Yeah. You managed to climb up into the saddle. You don't have control, but you're on the horse.
I'm on the horse. Okay.
Next turn, you can try and take control.
Alright.
Actually, yeah, next turn.
Okay.
Just debating if I
What,
let you use cunning action for this.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say that seems like a cunning action thing.
It almost does, except that it's an action in this case, and cunning action doesn't do that.
You could try to hide the horse.
So you have a bonus action left.
Yeah. Like, can I use steady aim to steady the horse?
No, because you moved.
I am done.
All right, Del.
My turn again already?
It is. That's what happens when there's only one opponent. It goes quick.
I would like to zone off the map, please.
Okay, make a wisdom check. The horse's rear begin trying to turn north. You still have an action and a bonus action.
Still upright for now?
Yeah, for now.
Because rearing is not a thing you want your tow horses to be doing.
No, you don't. The minute they're about to break the carriage if they continue this, but you know.
As a professional horse girl, that is not what would happen.
Don't make it worse for us.
Can I do an animal handling to calm them?
Sure. Pretty good. Yeah, that calms them. You don't have control. You can try that again next round. But they're calmer.
Since I can't use my movement to move the horses.
You already used your movement. That is what you're doing when you make that drive check, is using your movement to move the horses.
Oh, okay.
And then you used an animal handling check to convince them to do anything.
Which was my action.
Yeah. Normally you could use an animal handling check to make them dash. Mira, surely she has something useful on her sheet.
Probably not. It's hard.
Kind of useless, to be honest. Ooh, that could be useful. Oh, 30 feet. Okay. Mira just puts her arms around you and holds on. She's gonna take the dodge action. Corthynd.
Okay, we have these goofballs up to the north trying to control those horses. We have these other goofballs to the west trying to control those horses. I don't know if those are direct action accurate, but and we have the wyvern off there to the south. Okay. I know two directions I don't want to go. two other ones that it could be possible to go with. I'm gonna go try to help Del calm those horses on the carriage.
Okay.
Right up next to the carriage and see if I can do anything to calm the horses.
Go ahead and move. I will drag Mira and the horse along with you. And you can use the help action. The Bell has advantage on his next animal handling check or drive check.
Hooray! And I guess that will have to be it, because I can't really get any further. Can I, like, move along with them when they go?
You functionally are,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, then that's my turn.
but you know how it works in D&D, man.
Yeah. Right. It's yeah.
Val, that horse is bolting. Still.
Yeah, let's try it again. I'm gonna try and grab its reins.
Okay. Athletics.
Still athletics? Okay.
Yep. Nope.
I don't know whose horse that was.
Mira's.
So, well, it's the Wyverns now.
We got more horses where that came from.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just gonna use my movement to
Embarrassment of horses.
head back.
Is that what the collective noun is for this many horses? An embarrassment?
In this situation, yes.
Okay.
I thought that was the collective noun for Congress.
Hey.
No, that's just a
Yeah,
failure.
I'll end my turn there.
All right. The
Or
wyvern.
an impotence? An impotence.
Oh, nice. That's not a way.
80 feet this way. Yeah, command only lasts one round. I don't know if you know that.
Mm-hmm.
It's also not like continuing to eat that horse. Boy, it sure didn't like being commanded.
And descends.
I didn't say shit to this Wyvern.
And I wish that Fig was in a, or rather, I wish that I had a place for notes of,
Oh,
good quotes.
what about that javelin though?
Yeah, did it inspire my javelin?
What's the range on your javelin?
$31.20.
Oh,
Sure.
I thought it flew down.
Just in javelin range.
I'm javelin in it.
Figuring out where it flew down to. Go ahead and take your javelin action. The 13 just hits, so 9 damage. It now has a javelin sticking out the side of it. Fig, I am going to need you to make an dexterity saving throw to stay on while throwing.
Couldn't be athletics.
You know, I'll let you use. No, it's a saving throw, not a skill check. So no. But I'll let you use strength
Could it be
if you want.
strength? Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
On by so-
You fall prone.
Can I, like, helpfully catch her as she falls and push her back on? By that I mean use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Okay, go ahead and reroll that, Vic. $15, yeah, you stay on.
She casts a grateful look to Corthyndahast as he pushes her back onto the cart.
Alright. Yeah, the dragon's descending straight for you now, Cash. Wyvern, I mean. That's its turn. Figure up. Hold on, let me let Wesley in while you figure out what you're doing. Okay. What are we doing, Fig?
Don't know where to... Do I still have my channel divinity for today?
You get it back on a short rest.
Okay. Oh, it's not within 10 feet of me. Well,
Yeah, no, that is definitely not 10 feet.
All things in range.
You could jump off the carriage and go closer.
Is this an animal?
Is what an animal?
Wyvern.
No.
Who believe Dragonkin?
Druids everywhere wish.
He's just gonna make a whole lot of noise and try and distract it. Because she doesn't actually want to get off the cart, and she can't reach with anything else.
An intimidate check.
Oh my god, Fig.
I'm sorry,
Baby
Fig's
girl,
voice
you're
is a
just not-
little too sweet to be intimidating.
She's, hey, Wyvern! Listen! Over here! She is bump, bump, bump. Her held up her sword on her shield like she does, but of course, that's probably just freaking the horse out.
Can she, while holding on with one hand?
She's stomping her feeties!
There you go.
And you know, incidentally, also, like, God!
Okay.
Maybe she actually tells Cash, "Red for the trees." And yes, that's my turn.
Cash, that horse is not yours to command.
Animal handling?
As an action.
It hasn't been in action before.
Yeah, Lauren pointed out it should have been, and she was right. I gave it to you on the first round because there was kind of an extra bit of time before initiative where you could, but it is an action to get control of this horse.
And to be fair, the wyvern is right there.
Also,
Yeah,
Wyvern is
that's fair.
right there.
I'm sorry, I hate when
You were-
horses don't
you were
behave
right.
like horses.
It's just that technically I had wanted you guys to do all the rolls to get control before combat, but then
Hey.
Dan looked up, which made the perfect opportunity. You have control. You can guide this horse wherever you want.
And this is 70 feet above me.
Yep. And diving fast. Wings
Right.
tucked and everything.
Okay.
Hence, go for the trees.
Clearly needed a bigger map.
Instead of dragging it over here and isolating myself, I'm going to come over to this other tree so that all of you can come to my rescue if you have to.
Okay, go ahead and ride in that. Move your token, and I'll move the horse.
This is a tree, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are
Why not
we are
just-
hunkered.
Why not just go under the thing? Like, run through it square as it's still in the air to the tree that's nearest the...
Yeah, like this tree here.
Yeah, I couldn't get the clicker to work, sorry. This is a time-honored WoW strategy. Go through the boss as its frontal attack is being prepared.
Cash did go through the boss. Just
Yeah.
saying, but y'all want
I
Cash to go
didn't-
here.
I didn't want to drag the wyvern to Mira.
That tracks.
Yep,
So
totally in
if
character.
someone who is not my sister wants to come assist, you can.
Okay, I'll come bring your sister.
No.
You said someone who's not your sister.
Anyways, you still have a bonus action left. Which you could use to dismount, by the way, if you wanted to.
Yes, go slower in front of the diving wyvern.
Can I use my cunning to
Yes,
make the
I
horse
will-
dash?
I will allow you to do that.
Okay, we're gonna come down to this tree down here.
Okay.
Just like the long way reminded it has a meal it hasn't finished yet.
Okay.
Just tell it to go away in dragon.
Del,
Yep.
wonder if I can give you guys more space on this map.
What? Eh.
What?
It's a big black map.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. He just told me I didn't own a
Oh.
token, and then it like locked me out, so I just
Oh,
didn't
sorry.
know what's going on.
Weird that the edge is black too. Yeah, Del, you drive the carriage in a westerly fashion. Here, I don't know how that's gonna work.
Off into the void.
Can you still see anything?
I see nothing.
You see nothing?
I can see the parts of the map that we had revealed, but I'm floating in the abyss.
Yeah, you should be floating in the abyss. Just
Okay.
I just want to make sure you can still see.
I can't
Okay.
see anybody else's token though.
Yeah, there's like a weird border at the edge of the map that I can't figure out how to turn off.
Well, just let us all go and it won't be a problem.
Oh, you whip.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
that's correct. We do wish.
Not
I will
me.
use my. Yeah, I can't see. I can see me and a big circle around me,
Yeah,
Um,
that's
but
what I
nothing
expect.
back towards where we came from.
Can you see the map
other
back where
than-
you came from?
Yes.
Okay, so you just can't see other tokens.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
That's not true. I
can-
see attached to the wagon.
Well, you can see everything that's on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it makes you feel any better, I don't have dark vision. I can only see me floating in the
I
space.
will suggest that for now, because I have no idea how to do this, use this stream to view the rest. I will give you guys a view. I'll link you to the stream. Use that, just mute it or something in the background, and I'll make sure if you ever need to see something, I can move the camera for you.
And I'll use my action to drive them another round of movement.
Okay. Go ahead and make another animal handling check this time. Normal, not advantage.
Son of a bitch.
Yep, that's enough. They are going the speed they are going, and that is the speed they are going.
Yeah.
All right. He is very happy that we are leaving. He's a little concerned about your friends. But he is happy that we are leaving. Extremely happy that we're leaving. I guess Mira's going to take the dodge action again. There's not really much she can do at this distance. Corthynd.
Okay. Well, I guess we're supposed to be riding off, which
Yep,
is
just leave cash behind, no big deal.
my action to
Well,
handle
you can just move the horse 60 feet.
Oh, good. Well, if I don't have to use my action for it, I'll Eldritch Blast first.
Okay, go for it. It's only an action if the horse is fighting you. Which I think right now nobody's horse is fighting them. Or if you're trying to drive a cart, but that's a different scenario. That's a 7.
Yeah, it's a 1. Yeah. Okay. Well,
You're not used to having a girl with their arms around your stomach. It's weird, obviously.
That's very distracting. Yeah.
Very distracting.
Blast.
Stop thinking about my sister.
Sure, he'll just ignore that she's there and run off haphazardly with no care for her presence. You can't say that kind of stuff to Rob.
Anyways, what do you want to do?
Well, I guess we're leaving, so I guess we'll just ride down the road. Hopefully the rest of you.
And the XP you're leaving behind.
I wanted to find a
Heaven,
wyvern
Roy.
egg so much.
What?
First thing I saw that wyvern, I'm like, I want it to have a nest, and I want to get a wyvern egg. But all these cowards want to run, and I've got to go with the group.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Because I can't stand and fight a wyvern myself.
Move your token 60
I have-
feet.
Literally 1 spell point, dude.
Tanis has got all of his, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You
well,
can't. That's too.
I-
Move north.
I
just a
didn't-
little. It's okay.
That was
Just
60
move-
feet. I
move
can't
north just a
see.
little. Yeah, I know. This is why I said use the thing. Use the stream. Whoa.
Oh my god, what is going on?
Bonkers.
More things selected than I meant to, apparently.
Did everything go?
Just foul in the wyvern.
I mean, that's fine. Get the wyvern out of there.
Oh, it went with you.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yes, bring that XP back.
Anyways.
That's neat.
That's your turn. Okay, foul.
Okay.
I just need you to know, while looking at pictures of horses drawing carriages, I found that pulling a carriage can shorten a horse's life expectancy by 90%, and I think that this is just a beautiful example of how.
What's the plan, man? What you doing?
Am I in range for anything? Like guiding bolt? Just trying to do math.
Certainly in range,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
Here, I've got a calculator for you for hypotenuse. Works great.
Oh, easy. Okay.
Yeah, so 70 plus whatever the
Assume
ruler
Yes.
distance is. 70 on the A and the ruler on the B. It'll tell you the total,
All right then.
which is not that far actually. Call it 40 feet on the B, 80 feet away. Oh yeah, 23 hits, 20 damage.
All right.
And it is now glowing again.
I'm just gonna move towards Cassian. Oh, never mind. There we go.
Okey-doke.
Oh. There we go.
The wyvern wheels about and rushes straight for the nearest target.
Which is a tree,
My
right?
horse.
Unfortunately, it is foul. It is going to attempt to bite you. I assume a 7 misses.
Yep.
Foul duck!
And then it is going to attempt to grapple you. I assume 21
Okay.
hits.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It's versus your acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Okay. Oh god.
You are grappled, it rips you off of your horse and drags you to the ground.
Wild shape is a spider. Hide behind its eye and just confuse the fuck out of it.
There is now a very terrifying wyvern standing over you.
On the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big! You look back and see Foul. Oh, you're also prone, by the way. Foul.
Mhm.
Foul, prone, dragged off his horse.
Okay, Fig's gonna do something real foolhardy.
Yep.
Step 1, she's going to jump on the back of one of the horses being towed.
Okay. One moment. You get Mira's horse now, just so I don't have to drag an extra horse. You have a
Sure.
horse, go ahead. Oh wait.
Step 2, she's gonna...
I need an athletics check for you to do that in mid-combat.
Hey.
Step 2, she's going to use her sword to cut it free.
That's object interact.
Step 3, she's gonna run like hell back towards Foul, screaming like a banshee.
Okay.
On the horse, obviously.
Sure. Go ahead. Move 60 feet.
She forgot the important stuff of telling the others what the fuck she's doing, so, you know. Grab her!
Here, I'll move you.
My hands.
It's
Thank you, I'm
complicated.
sorry.
I gotcha. No, it's all good. It's all complicated because of the map thing. I really should have made a bigger map, but this was done last minute last night. There you go.
Alright, she's not gonna waste her time trying to dismount, she's gonna... I still have my action, right?
Mount is a movement. Yes. Did you want to be in melee
Right.
with the wyvern?
I want to be as close to Foul as I can get, and then either stab or javelin the wyvern,
Okay.
and hope
so
Foul will get onto my horse.
that'll be. That other horse is kind of in the way, but I'll let you move here. Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
Which weapon should I be using?
Whichever one you want. You're in melee. 22 hits, 12 damage. You draw your blade and it slices into the wyvern's side. It is bloodied.
How does smite work?
We're so back, Rob.
You do not have smite.
You took the other one.
Ensnaring strike.
Sorry.
work?
Fig, you had advantage.
Ensnaring. Oh yeah, you did have advantage. Ensnaring strike is a bonus action that you would have to take before you did it, but I'll let you retroactively have used it because you
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
This is your first time, so I'm fine with you learning.
Yeah, she's a cast that to try and
Okay.
hold the wyvern in place.
Roll your attack, by the way.
Just in case it's a crit.
Oh, okay.
Because it had advantage.
That is not a crit.
Not a crit. Okay, so another 4 damage to the wyvern. And it needs to make a strength save. DC 11.
I would like to replace it with the
What's
10.
the range on that?
Oh, is there a range?
There might be. I don't remember.
Insight,
Insight. Okay.
which
It
I don't
has-
believe I have line of sight of it.
You replace whatever it rolled with a 10. It has a +2 strength. That is a 12. That was a good idea. Just unfortunately.
Oh,
10s are
also,
finicky.
a larger creature has advantage. Oh, no, that's a different thing. Sorry.
That's
That
a
is that
different
thing. Okay.
Oh, does it have advantage on the save versus ensnaring strike?
Yes.
You know what?
Yes,
I
it is.
I cannot see this creature. It is in this shadowed area, so I
you-
cannot use it.
That's a map thing.
That's a map
Made
thing.
no. Even
It is here.
Based on
You
where I am,
absolutely
there's-
could see it. No.
In any
this
case,
wall here-
Here, I'm gonna move you just due east and show you where it is.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It is due east of you.
in any case, it clearly passes the save anyway. But
It does, yes.
Fig is still here to try and save the day.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think I have exhausted all of my option.
Okey doke. Next it up.
All right. I want to do something weird, maybe. I'm going to.
Hold on, I need to. I forgot one other thing. When first bloodied, the wyvern gets to do a thing.
Hooray!
I don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fig and Fowl are both like, shit.
Based on where you are, there's only one thing it can be. I would use one of the others, but
Hooray! Stinger of Doom.
Does a 22 hit you, Fig?
Remember, you don't have your shield because it's an action to don that.
Why wouldn't I have my shield? I use my shield all the time.
You have your shield.
You were
equipped
hanging
while
onto the
riding?
card, right?
I mean, I didn't unequip it on my
It would
sheet.
have to be strapped to your arm.
Yeah,
You ride with it strapped to your arm.
I assume she did. Yes, because she's expecting things to attack her.
I figured it would have been hard to hold onto the side of the carriage with that.
It
but-
would have. I'll allow it this time, but in the future, keep in mind that it is an action to equip and unequip a shield, and that
Okay.
seems unlikely. But
Well,
for now, it's
unless
fine.
I can use a reaction to like hunker behind it, and that gives me 2 AC, it hits me anyways because my AC is 20.
You know what your reactions are. You've got a list of them.
You know, I should know, but whether I actually know, I don't think I.
I believe
I
your
have
only
shield,
reactions,
right?
other than
Nope, that's a bonus action.
other than I think you have Minor
Cap-
Bolt and your interception style. What?
This would technically have come before my use on the
No, it was her ensnaring strike which triggered it. Her
Right.
ensnaring strike is the strike that bloodied it, so no, it would not. Anyways, do you want? You could use Mire Bolt. That's the only thing I can
Yes,
think of. Is that
I
it?
would like to do that.
Click it.
I did. It didn't do anything.
That's weird.
might
Click it on your
might have
sheet.
said. start it?
Nope. I see what it didn't do.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't.
no, it gives you a line that you have to draw.
I can't. How do I turn this?
Scroll wheel. Just place
Ah.
it and then and then we can move it around. Oh lord, maybe 2. Hold on.
That means.
Well, I didn't want the.
No,
I wanted
never.
one laser beam.
Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. Okay. Laser beam, dex save for the wyvern. Boo. It fails for lightning damage.
Nice.
And it's pushed 10 feet.
Oh,
Even
and
better.
it's pushed 10 feet. Well, it can't go 10 because there's a wall, but it'll go 7. Val is no longer grappled.
Sweet.
He's still prone though.
Thanks,
All right.
Fig.
Okay, sorry about that, Cash. That was a lot to resolve on your turn. Cash, you're up.
Did the attack go through then?
Totally.
The attack still went through, yes. Fig still took the. Oh, right, I still got to resolve that attack. Hold
Right.
on.
I wanted. Yeah.
It's like Fig didn't do anything.
Fig, make. You take 10 piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
I was gonna say that sounded like it was a stinger attack, and those are awesome.
Yeah,
I
fuck
did
your
say
poison,
no.
Wyvern.
Well, I mean, yeah. You take the the 10 piercing, and you also take 14 poison damage.
What?
That's the
That's
half.
Half.
Wyvern stinger is 76.
Well, Fig is not doing well, but she's still up.
All right, Cash. Finally. Sorry.
Okay, so here's what I would like to do. It's right here on the ground next to me.
Yep.
I would like to jump from my horse and stab my rapier down into it.
Okay.
I'm trying to land on its back.
Okay.
What do I need to do?
Make an attack roll. It's not big enough for you to actually land on its back unless you want to grapple it, in which case you won't be able to attack.
I want to hit it.
A 22 definitely hits. That is 10 piercing damage, and do you want a sneak attack?
Yes.
Go for it. Val's close enough. $17. You
Nice.
lean over. Do you actually want to dismount?
Yeah. I want to jump off onto it.
Yeah, you jump off your horse and stab down into the wyvern, catching it just where its tail meets its body. Your rapier goes deep.
And now I can do my bonus action attack.
Yes, you can. Uh, 14 hits, 6 more damage.
Okay. And now, hold on. Okay. I am going to deploy my fancy footwork.
Oh my.
Deployed.
Can I get back on my horse? Well, my horse can take
yes,
an
you used
opportunity.
half your movement to get off. You can use half your movement to get back on.
Yeah. Can my horse take opportunity attacks, or is it benefiting from my fancy footwork?
Your horse can take opportunity attacks, but you also can't move your horse this turn. You've already used all of your movement, and your bonus action, and your action.
Okay. Well, then I will sit up here.
Okay. Del.
I should be able to hear the combat behind me, right?
No question.
Okay. I'm going to try to bring the wagon about.
Okay. There's room for that here. Plenty of flat ground. This was a fort.
Okay.
So make your check.
This animal handling again, or
Animal handling. Anytime you're driving, it will be animal handling check. Sorry, no, wisdom check. Sorry.
it's actually the same thing.
Yeah. Okay. Not a problem. You bring it about. Do you want to? Well, let's see here. It's probably going to take you about half their movement to turn around here.
Mhm.
And it'll end with you like here, but facing this way. I'll fix the tokens once you're done. You've
And
got
they're
about 30 feet left.
approximately here.
They are exactly there. That is exactly
Okay.
correct. That is just north of
let's-
the Wyvern, dead center.
Let's
of
get
the
back
Valleys.
up on the road.
Okay, I'll move here.
Just basically just close enough, preferably like with the lead horses under the tree type of a thing.
Okay, how about here?
That'll work.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And
Horse. There we go.
it's farther than I want it to be. Man, why is that so far away?
Because maps are big. Yo, that's why I was like, oh, surely this will be a big enough map. Silly me.
It would have if we were going north or south.
Yeah. Needed it to be like double wide. I think it's just that horses skew everything.
Yeah.
Anyways. You can always dismount and head over there. Or keep driving. You could drive further.
No, it's in range of. Oh,
Cool. $22. No. Why are we going back? This is the wrong way. Wrong way. Mira, on the other hand, is now like patting the back of your shoulder going, turn back. We gotta get cash. She is going to ready an action for if you happen to get in range of one of her few abilities that are useful in this fight.
I am afraid, Mira, that your brother would be quite cross with me if I took you any further closer to that thing. However, and I clap my bracer to the other bracer and magic missile at the wyvern.
Oh, so rude.
Beautiful.
Mira is so mad at you right now.
I push it the button. I don't.
Apparently nothing's working properly anymore. Just roll 3d4 plus 3. I know why it's not working, but... Oh,
There you go.
oh,
It
did
worked
go.
when I did it from my sheet instead of the UI thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it did eventually show up though. Huh. Well, anyways,
Do it from your sheet again for a third one, and then roll damage on all 3. Because it'll only do 1.
it won't do any of them. Oh, now I got so many.
Well, pick 3 to roll damage with.
One of them will roll. Oh, there we go.
That's 1.
Some of them are like false positives, apparently.
Wound. That's
Yeah,
2.
like every other one is like not. Okay, here we go. Oh,
Nice.
damn!
3. 15 damage. Nice.
gotta love a max damage.
You
roll.
guys watch. He slaps his bracers, and 3 golden bolts streak out and strike the wyvern Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the horse here where it is.
Okey doke. Val, you are prone.
I am going to get up, just
Okay.
dust myself off.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Fig. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's still right there, by the way.
Yep. I'm going to look at Fig and how beat up she is looking and just look over my oak shield and the star map. Give this a shot. I'm going to use my chalice form.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm
Yeah, by
going
the way,
to-
Kev, I feel very set up that like you don't need healing spells and then dropped a wyvern on my head.
You don't. The party has a lot of healing spells. He literally just activated super healer mode.
And I'm going to
You
cast
can't
Healing Word
use
on.
Life-Giving Goblet this turn, I think.
Oh, really?
Thought
it was just-
Action.
Oh.
Yeah, bonus action form.
Oh no, you're right. It's whenever you cast a spell. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
so
if you cast a spell, you can.
Yeah, I'm casting a Healing Word on.
Healing
All
word's
right, so
bonus
you
action.
gain 8 plus 5, 13 hit points.
Isn't
Thank
healing
you.
word a bonus action?
Oh yes, healing word is a bonus action. You cannot.
Oh,
Mm.
whoops. All right. Let's see here.
You have Cure Wounds prepared though, right?
Yeah.
Just
So
go
I'm
all the
going
way.
to. All right. Did this thing? Whatever. I'm gonna walk up to Big.
Let's
I mean,
see here.
The advantage
What's the
is
worst that
I
could
just-
happen?
I don't-
I just want to note that if he gets to her and reaches towards her, she's gonna think he wants on her horse and reach down to try and pull him up onto the back of the horse.
Well, you can do that on your turn. That said, he reaches out and touches you. The wyvern swipes at you but misses.
Oh.
Fig, you gain 20 hit points.
Good lord, thank you.
Man,
And-
I'm already liking that change. That feels so much better.
it really does. Like that's
That's such a more meaningful role.
yeah. Curing in combat was so stupid before.
All right. Bye.
Loving this change. Bye bye.
Is that second horse dead? Is that why he's not getting on it?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not. In fact, it's going to sprint away because it just had a wyvern
Fuck
to its
that.
right or off its back. All right. Wyvern's turn.
Oh.
Anybody else
just
just imagine Foul like running
You-
at
You are
Fig.
probably on
high five, heal, run.
Yeah.
the measurement tools instead of on the token tools.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to move my map around.
No, it's fine. You can move your map with right click while you have your
Yes,
token tools
I
selected.
clicked
Okay.
the wrong click
okay.
and then drew a circle and was confused.
The wyvern's very mad at you, Fig. It is going to bite and stinger you. 13 misses.
Nope.
24 with the stinger.
Fucking thing with the. I'm just gonna chop its tail off.
I need a Constitution saving throw. You take 6 piercing as the stinger yet again slams into your leg. That is the DC.
I don't know what that means.
That means you take half damage.
Why does this keep asking me if I'm supposed to be making concentration checks from
Because you
my
were
ensnaring strike?
concentrating on ensnaring strike. Let me remove it.
Oh, I didn't
Because
realize
it failed. You take 12 poison damage.
Ugh.
All right, that's the wyvern's turn. Pig, you're up. As a reminder, I think lay on hands is now a bonus action too. By the way.
Yes, I was gonna say I am going to lay on hands myself for the entirety of my lay on hands.
Sure, go for it.
I don't know why that's a roll. Oh, it just took one. Ugh.
Yeah, just go ahead and
Oh,
you can
yes.
adjust it on your sheet directly, and then give yourself the rest.
Yes, that's what I did. And then I'm going to try and hit it because I can't channel divinity on it because it's not a fiend or anything.
Go ahead.
Oh my god, yep. I can't target it at all, so I'm just gonna roll it the hard way.
Okay. "25 hits, 12 damage. You slash at the wyvern's throat and nearly sever it in half. It is clearly on its last legs.
My horse still has movement, right?
Yeah,
Am I gonna take it away if it moves?
it yes.
Okay, I'll just hang out and hunker down under my shield because. Wait. Reaction shield back. Can I shield bash it?
You'll bash his bonus action. You used your bonus action.
Oh, I thought it was a reaction.
No, it is weapon mastery shield.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna. I can't intercept on myself.
You cannot.
And there's no point in me divine sanctioning it because I don't have any spell slots. I have one spell slot
You've already
left.
used your bonus action.
Right. So that's me. Because
Cash.
why would I run away?
Hi. Oh, she's back.
I know. I saw
Yeah.
she back.
My sandwich is toasting. Okay. I am going to try my leaping.
Again.
Yeah.
Yep. Ash, how do you want to do this?
He stands up on his horse's back and jumps off with his rapier in his hand and just sinks it into the back of the wyvern's neck.
Yeah. And as you do, you manage to finish severing what Fig began. The head falls entirely away from the body. There's one last little roar, but there's no breath in it because it doesn't have access to its lungs anymore. The body flails around just a bit. Fig, you duck underneath that stinger one last time, and then it collapses, dead.
Sweet. I'm going to go grab my sandwich.
We are going to take a break here.
Cool.
Yeah, he's just gonna spend some time leaning on the horse's neck and
So, yeah, we'll take our break and be back in 10-15 minutes.
Cool.
And we're back.
Cool.
Okay, so, yeah, you guys have just finished the Wyvern. It is sunset, and this does look like a pretty defensible place, so, you know. Oh, let me end
Okay. Wait,
I would like to come back
get my
over
horse
here.
back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You guys collect
that
all
I
the
can
horses.
see.
That's easy enough. You get all the horses
I'll-
except the
I'll-
one that died and the one that ran off
Yeah.
north. So you're down
I
to
would like to
9
leave the dead
9
horse.
horses. You're down to 9 horses.
What the hell?
Actually, weren't we supposed to supply a goat for the troll?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
2.
2 goats.
2 goats.
Do you think a whole Wyvern is worth 2 goats?
No, but I think a whole horse is.
We got
Well,
5
most
dead bodies
horses.
in the cart.
Yeah,
think I-
but he
6 full
specifically.
No,
Ask
you
for
said
it.
there were
Quadruped?
6.
4.
Oh, you're right.
Does anyone
There were
else
6.
see 2 Corthyns?
No, I do not see 2 Corthyns.
I'm
Yeah.
going to be picking through the remains of my horse here while holding my breath to see if there was anything left from these saddlebags.
And I can't
Maybe
select my.
loot the Wyvern's pockets.
Try refreshing, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cash, roll a d20.
Can we take the stinger off the Wyvern?
Certainly try. Yeah,
Wow.
you're, he didn't eat them, but the rations have been shredded by his claws.
He's like, this isn't food.
No, it's not that that's just what happened when the Wyvern tore into the horse is the problem.
And these horses did not have any indicator that they were Lord Huntsilver's.
I mean, no. So this is kind of a period where, like, riders will trade horses often when they're messengers and need to move fast. Horses
Yeah.
are traded pretty freely in this period. Like, I'm sure Huntsilver has his prized horse that is his horse that he doesn't want anybody else to have, but these were just some of his horses that happen to be his horses.
Okay, but
Is
there's
the
no like
Hack it all
specific blanket or anything.
No. I mean, it probably was his colors, but that's ruined now. Don't worry about it.
Well, that's what I'm
Here's an
saying.
interesting fact
If you
from your
give him
local
back
horse
5
girl.
horses, he is not likely to be upset.
No, that's not what I'm asking about.
Oh,
But
I want
so here, local horse girl says, generally when trying to make sure somebody knows a horse belongs to a stable, you do a really quick brand, which just sears away some of the fur on its leg. So if you just shave the rest of it, you can't tell what brand it was anymore.
Okay. Any sort of potentially identifying marks, fabric, the bags, whatever, I want to take it and I want to burn it once we stop
Okay.
for the night.
Yeah, I mean, I assume you guys are going to stop here. It is camping time. So you guys could build a campfire here and just toss all that shit in the campfire.
That's what I want to do.
Yep, you can do that. And now you got plenty of horse meat you could eat too.
I'm not eating anything that a wyvern's been in. That thing is very.
Yeah, that sounds
It
terrible.
very
idea.
It never stung the horse.
I don't know that. I
It
didn't.
put its mouth in the horse, though. Its
It
mouth
put
has
its
got to be
mouth in the horse.
toxic.
Probably
true.
something from a part that wasn't directly touched.
Anyways,
Would I be able to tell, or what would I roll to be able to tell if wyverns hunt very far from their nests?
that would be an Arcana or Nature check. You don't know.
Okay.
If you verbalize it, I can try to roll nature and see if I know.
I wonder if it had a nest near here.
You also don't know, Fig.
Fair enough.
Adele,
Yeah,
I forgot
should
this
be
earlier,
able
by the
to-
way. You have advantage on that roll, by the way.
Yep.
Because of your background.
Dragon Scholar.
Yeah.
Where do I go to change what my dice look like?
I'll show you after the game. I don't want to take time up right now with that.
Fair enough.
A 16, 21. So, Del, wyverns do hunt quite a ways from their nests. But
This didn't feel like a hunt.
it did not feel like a hunt. This felt like a territorial protection. Its nest is likely very close.
Oh, since we're here for the night, let's look in these towers.
Do we know if it's a male or a female wyvern?
Well, Del, use your expertise. Go look under there.
It is a male wyvern.
What the hell is my dog barking at? Be right back.
A male wyvern.
Animals? I swear to God, get out of my way.
She's having animal aggro.
My God.
So we know that it's male. We know that it probably lived near here.
Mhm.
What is the structure around us?
So this is an abandoned keep. Maybe about 250 years ago, this was an actual active fort as part of Hilldale, but various wars and combats, it's fallen into disuse, and now it's just, fall apart castle.
Okay. If we, look from the outside at various buildings, are there any places that look like they might be
explore the whole
likely?
castle and just see if it's
Yeah.
you guys have plenty of time. You can just say, we are going to look through the whole castle.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. It would take you like an hour or two to do that, but you've got
Sure.
I will
till
even
morning.
dog myself and sniff the wyvern and then go tracking.
Sure. Yeah, its smell seems to just start and end where it is because it's a flying creature that goes very high. That said, you do smell other places where it has landed. You guys take about 2 hours to explore the place, and you do find this southernmost tower here. The very large, what probably used to be the keep, has clear evidence that the wyvern was sleeping here. There are bones of many animals there. There's rotten meat still in there, partially frozen in the environment, as well as a collection of items. Nestled among the debris, you find an ornate compass inlaid with shimmering gemstones, a wooden talisman carved into the shape of an animal, a sturdy iron ring with a shield emblem, another ring acid-etched with the shape of a dagger, and delicate bronze chain with a crystal sword-shaped pendant.
Fancy. I guess we gather all these things up and deliver them unto our warlock.
Wizard?
Yeah.
He's a wizard. He's a wizard, not a warlock, obviously.
Obviously.
Wizard.
Mage.
Yeah.
I've never claimed to be a wizard. I've always claimed to be a mage.
Yes,
Anyways,
he's a mage.
there's some stuff.
I will ritually cast Detect Magic.
All of that is magical. There's also
You mean
some
identify?
mundane daggers and shit.
Could I get the pearl on my sheet? Because I borrowed one and never gave it back from Mira.
Yeah, I'll get you there. I'll put it in my notes for next session. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And then I will identify them one by one. That'll be my hour for the next hour. Just 10 minutes to identify each one.
All right. I will, let's see here. Can I do this? All right. I don't have an easy way to share it, so I'll just tell you what they all are. The first is an amulet of the Whispering Wind, a delicate silver amulet inlaid with a sapphire that seems to contain swirling wind. While wearing it, you can cast the message cantrip with a range of 1,000 feet. Recharges each day at sunset.
That's cool as fuck.
That is really
Second-
cool.
The second is called the Blade Charm of Binding. Small charm is shaped like a sword and can be attached to a weapon's hilt. When you hit with the attached weapon, you can trigger the charm to enwrap the target in magical chains of force. Target must succeed on a DC 13 strength save or be restrained until the end of your next turn. Once you've used this ability, you can't use it again until the next dawn.
Also cool.
Very cool.
The Compass Cache. This ornate compass is inlaid with shimmering gemstones to represent the constellations. It's a celestial compass. While you hold this compass, you have advantage on nature and survival checks related to navigation or understanding celestial patterns. As an action, you can use the compass to cast Word of Radiance. Once you've used the compass in this way, you can't do so again until the next moonrise.
Very cool.
Wow.
The ring, with the dagger on it, is a ring of the Nimble Cup Purse. This thin gold ring is engraved with a dagger and a tiny emerald. While wearing the ring, you have a +1 bonus to sleight of hand checks, and you can use your bonus action to attempt to disarm an opponent. Once you've used this ability, you can't use it again until the next dawn. Finally, the other ring, the one with the shield. Ring of the Steadfast Guardian. Sturdy iron ring bears the emblem of a shield radiating a protective aura. As a reaction, when you are an ally within 5 feet of you takes non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage, you can grant the target resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn. Once you've used this ability, you can't use it again until the following dawn.
I want to trade my ring for that ring because interception protection is like my whole thing.
I mean, you could have both.
I'm at my attunement limit.
Oh, well.
And I will
Yeah.
admit, I assumed all of these needed attunement.
I'm not sure. Let me check. There's the list of items. I put them in our Discord chat for you guys. Let's
Wait,
see.
what is the wooden talisman carved into the shape of an animal?
Oh, I think that's what
think that's-
became the Whispering Wind.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shit, I still have both my attunement slots.
I reworked that into something else.
I also still have both my attunement slots.
Yeah, did any of those
Sick.
require attunements?
I'm
Is
checking.
it all
I'm
of them?
checking. I just
Yeah, okay.
accidentally
Gotcha,
closed
gotcha.
it.
No problem.
I know that the Whispering Wind amulet does not.
Neat.
Blade Charm of Binding does not. Celestial Compass does not. I think none of these do. Nimble
Oh, wow.
Compass does not. Steadfast Guardian does not. None of them do. None of those
Excellent.
require attunement.
Shockingly, the tank would like the tank ring. Everything else I don't think would be best served on me.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Steadfast
that.
Guardian goes
Yeah.
to Fig.
Yeah.
Hey,
Will
there
you
you go,
put
Fig.
that
It's
on
on
my
your
sheet?
sheet.
Thank you.
The
Would
compass is
absolutely
definitely
love the
peaked.
cup purse.
Few people's
I mean, the
votes
compass is
there.
kind of
It-
like
Do you have to?
What's the question?
It has a disarm ability on the cut first.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that ranged?
Nope.
Okay.
We'll note, I think, obviously the compass goes to the Star Druid. That's my opinion.
Or the
That was definitely
what, person with C in the middle in the name.
That got super excited when I said the word compass.
Mhm.
It could go
Okay.
either of them. It would make sense to on either of them. So
I have
Um,
issues with cartographer's tools.
I'm saying fight to the death. Let's see who comes out with it.
I have navigator's tools. So
anyways, so we've got a blade charm, a celestial compass, a ring of the cut purse, and a ring of and an amulet of wind.
So the nimble cup purse, that can only be, the disarm function can only be done if you're in melee.
So it literally just uses the usual disarm action. If you check our house rules, it's in there, but this is actually a variant in the DMG. So the disarm action, creature can use a weapon attack to knock a weapon or other item from a target's grasp. The attacker makes an attack roll contested by the target's strength, blah, blah, blah. So it doesn't have to be melee, but it does have to be a weapon attack.
Okay.
I don't know if your NVIDIA broadcast is working because we could hear your Furies clicking.
Okay, well. Get over it. Anyways, it does have to be a weapon attack.
Relatively sure that was just an FYI, but okay.
I think it makes the well, Corthyn's using a weapon, right?
Corthyn does.
Yeah.
So one of the two of us, probably.
Well, there's 2 weapon attack things here.
There's also the blade charm of binding.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Whichever one of us would benefit more from sleight of hand checks, I suppose.
I actually don't have expertise or proficiency in sleight of hand.
What
So
a rogue.
yeah. Listen, he's not stealing.
Does anybody in this party do sleight of hand? Oh, yes. One of you does.
Yeah.
It's the one you would
Now.
least expect.
Second least expect. Nobody would think Fig could do it.
That's true.
That's
Yes.
fair. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know that Fal, do you need more sleight of hand?
I actually don't have proficiency in sleight of hand.
Oh, well, it would benefit sleight of hand for you.
I mean, if I know Matthew expressed interest in getting that one for whatever reason. So if you want it, I don't really care. It just seems like not the
I'm
optimal.
curious what you're going to do with it, Matt.
Eat it.
Hoard it.
Do we have text for the items here somewhere?
Fuck.
I haven't, but here I'll put the object in question. Ring of the Nimble Curse. There's the text of that. I can give the text of any of the others that you would like.
That's pretty cool, to be honest. What's the action for in wrapping a target for the blade charm?
When you
Just on a hit with a weapon. That's pretty cool too.
So is anybody else vying for the Nimble Cut Purse, or is it going to Del?
I'm confused, but
I'm
not gonna
tell him no.
fight it.
It's
Yeah.
up to you guys.
Yeah, like I don't want it enough to argue about it. Like if he wants it, that's
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue. It just seems like a
All right, you want it, Matt?
waste.
Yes.
For sure.
Okay,
I figure-
Nimble Cut Purse on your sheet.
This is less lethal to Rob's character than the last time Matt did a thing I didn't understand, so I'll just let him have it.
I'm not sure that because he could disarm me for whatever reason and,
And
leave
it
me
does,
without
by
my
the way,
beautiful
Matthew,
blade.
automatically update your sleight of hands to take advantage of it.
Nice.
So,
That's so funny.
So we have the message amulet, the binding blade charm, and the compass.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Can you post those? I'm sorry,
which ones?
in advance. The ones that are left: the message amulet, the blade charm and binding, and the celestial compass.
The message amulet is just message within 1,000 feet once per day.
Okay,
Okay.
that is really good.
It's like a minor localized sending spell. Oop. There you go. There's the compass. I think those 3 are the only ones left.
I believe so.
I don't have
Pretty
much use for the blade charm.
Mm-hmm. You want the compass? Or the amulet?
Or the amulet.
Yeah, the compass or amulet work, you know. I'm totally fine with taking whatever no one else, whichever of those is less wanted.
Like, from a mechanical perspective, the compass makes very little sense for me.
From a
But-
character perspective.
Yes. It's
Well,
like,
that's not entirely true, Anne. The Word of Radiance will be useful for you.
yeah. And, I mean, I do not have nature or survival proficiency, so having advantage on those would probably be nice. But I completely, get that it's geared very towards Fal's character. And that's
I will
okay.
tell you, I did not design these with any particular characters in mind. I just designed a bunch of items and threw them out there.
I think your subconscious must have bias, because I've never seen an item more meant for a Circle of the Stars druid.
This was 100% a random suggestion provided by ChatGPT.
Then
ChatGPT
chat has
the
bias.
Me
That's,
and ChatGPT have
Emily.
been talking.
Well, which one would you like? And would you like the blade charm? Would you like the compass? Would you like the amulet as the third out of left field choice? Because I feel like I would be fine with any of these as well.
Somebody's got to be greedy.
I mean, okay, I'll take them all.
that makes sense.
Oh, what I meant you do it.
I feel like the restrained until the end of my next turn would help with sneak attack, right? Does that give advantage?
Restrained? I don't think so.
You don't get advantage on something if it's restrained?
You do. Double check me.
You have advantage against it, so yeah.
Yeah, you do actually. You are correct.
So this feels like a sneak attack button.
With your offhand,
Um,
yeah.
So I guess I will take the binding charm.
Okay.
Okay. Mira wants to know if she gets anything, by the way.
Does she want any of this stuff?
Mira gets back in the cart.
No, the
Bodies?
corpse is in there.
She didn't contribute to the fight. All she did was lose her horse.
She absolutely
Will enthusiastically promise her some muffins of her favorite
she's
fruit of what
mollified.
they can find at the market.
She's quite mollified.
Yeah, Fig will bake for her when they get back.
You know,
Kevin, you
are
put
either
the
of
right-
those a thing you want, Tanis, or are you just going to remain as indecisive as I am?
Kevin, you put the
Oops,
wrong
if Anne
way.
is-
Sorry.
If Anne is taking the charm, then I'll take the compass. But if Anne takes
Okay.
the compass, I'll take the charm.
That makes sense. Okay. I will take the amulet and offer to trade it to Mira for her pearls.
She doesn't have her pearls anymore.
The pearl that she let me borrow.
Oh. You thought that was a gift.
Then I will say, I'll hand the amulet to her and say, then this is a gift to you.
You blush
And Fig will
appreciatively,
brightly
and
chirp up. You can still have some muffins when we get back.
she's very excited by that. And she will put
This
the
way,
image on.
next time she gets kidnapped, she'll be able to contact you.
As long as you're within 1,000 feet of her.
True.
If
You
she
think
does it
Gonna be
immediately,
out of 100 feet of her ever again? Like, I assume he's just gonna strap her to her back like in a baby carrier.
baby Bjorn, my younger sister, who's probably the same size as me.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, I could have kept that and it would have been cool, but also it felt like that was, it makes sense for me.
Sure. And that leaves the compass I guess is going to Val.
Yes. Yeah, foul.
Right on.
Here you go. All right. Items distributed.
Thank you.
Okay, and then you guys take a long rest here. Sorry, a short rest here.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Before we like lay down for the night, Cassian will go find Corthynd and say, walk with me.
Cassian has a little exclamation point over his head.
Okay, yeah. Certainly.
And we will walk kind of around the perimeter, like just, checking things out. And while we walk, Cassian will say, you did me a great favor today, keeping Mira safe during the fight. I appreciate that.
It would have invalidated all of our journey out here had she not remained so.
Yes, I know, but I'm just trying to say thank you.
You're very welcome.
And he kind of like he's like kind of quiet and pensive for a moment, and then he says, the amulet as well. I sincerely hope she won't have need for it, but given the way things have gone.
1,000 feet is not all that much, but hopefully it would be able to allow her to alert someone should something like this happen in the future.
We can only hope. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know.
I'll keep that in mind.
And he'll probably like walk awkwardly like the rest of the way around, unless Corthynd has something else to say.
No, he wouldn't have anything particular to say.
So we're just gonna like make that one round, and then whenever they get back to like the opening of the like where they started, he'll say, "Good talk," and then go to his bedroll.
Anything else you guys want to do this evening before you take your short rest?
That wasn't awkward or anything.
I felt
would
100% like an accurate interaction between two dudes on the road.
Right?
Right, yeah.
I'm like
totally
really
accurate.
feeling into my
No, you're
masculine energy.
You're nailing it, Anne. That was perfect.
I would like to attempt to harvest the wyvern's eyes.
Ooh. Now, I don't have rules for harvesting currently.
Very
but-
sleepy Fig goes, get its tail stinger too.
Oh, yeah, that's
So I'm gonna make a spot ruling for now, Rob, but I may come back to this. I'm gonna say that it will take a nature check for each piece that you want to harvest
That's fair.
for now.
Okay.
I'm going to assist.
Okay,
Oh.
and you have advantage on that
Right.
nature check.
Cool. Okay, so one for each eye.
One for each eye, and
And
if
the
you're gonna
tail.
get the tail, you can do another one for that. So 3 total, and it'll be some amount of time spent on this.
Whoa. I don't think that one eye came out very well.
Yeah, you dig your knife in to try and take the first eye out, and I will not continue describing it for my wife's sake.
Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
Thank
God.
you.
And then you repeat on the second eye.
I voloed these.
Yeah, Volo did a better job, actually.
Now the dead wyvern can see invisibility.
Here's
but
the tail.
Stinger, on the other hand, the stinger you managed to cut off flawlessly right above the poison sac.
Well, that's probably the important part, to be honest. Okay.
So, yeah, you have a 5-pound wyvern stinger to add to your sheet.
Oh, goody.
We're also going to harvest the wyvern just for meat to take the troll as well.
Yeah, that requires that is butchery and not careful work.
Yeah.
So you can just butcher some flesh off of the wyvern, no problem.
I'm just making sure you know that along with the bodies, there's a collection of horse and wyvern meat.
Roll a d20 for me. You guys are gonna bring this troll like a king's ransom worth of food.
And he best fucking let us across that bridge anytime we want.
You find you manage to harvest a total of 140 pounds of meat.
Oh, okay.
Between the horse.
Throw it in the cart with the fucking bodies.
Yep.
That is so morbid. The door opens and Mira decidedly looks the other way with a very sick expression on her face. All right.
Waste not, want not.
Short rest. Are you guys setting a watch of any kind?
Yeah.
Actually, since we don't know if Mr. Wyvern had a missus.
You didn't find any eggs, for what it's worth, despite Rob's hopes.
One of these days I'll find a tiny wyvern.
It's also winter.
Frost wyvern.
Sorry, I just assumed we got all of the magic items out of little plastic eggs like they came from a gotcha machine.
They're Kinder eggs, actually. Each of these was wrapped in a chocolate egg.
Niv, before going to sleep, Val is going to go grab some food and heat up some water and lead his horse off.
Are you seducing the horse?
He's gonna walk towards one of the other buildings, I guess. Look at the horse. I think I'll name you Peaches. And go just kind of set up under one of the ramshackled buildings there and take a little pouch from his bag. Sprinkle a bit of leaves into his hot water.
Okay.
Once it's
we're talking like steaming hot, right?
Steaming hot.
Good knot.
I'm just gonna take a big whiff of it, enjoy the smell.
Make a charisma saving throw, please. Where are the rest of you guys while he's wandered off?
Exhausted, laying on my bedroll, watching him wander off, extremely suspicious.
Corthyndahast also wanders off to go have a pipe.
Cash is with Mira. Shocking.
Although I guess since they're outside, he could just have the pipe around the fire.
I mean, are you doing this after it's time for people to like start sleeping, or are you doing this while like?
Yeah, I was trying to do this while folks were sleeping, but before I've fallen asleep.
So are you taking first watch, or is somebody else? So what's our watch order?
I can take whatever watch. I didn't get hurt or anything, so I'm probably pretty like up.
All right, so you're taking first watch.
Fig has a fancy ring that means she can't be surprised, so she doesn't want to have to take a watch.
Okay, Fig's not taking a watch.
Fal's gonna suggest he takes last watch.
Okay, you'll take the dawn watch. Who's taking the two in between? Mira will offer to take second watch.
Val will take second to last.
Okay. And then, Corthyndahast, are you taking a watch or no?
I'll share watch with Mira.
Okay. All right. So
That sounds safe.
Most of you then have gone to sleep. Cassian, you are awake. Fig, you are asleep as well, so you actually don't see him walking away. So Cassian, you are the only one who sees him wandering off towards one of the towers. Are you doing anything, or are you just going to let him do his thing?
He watches that and then gives him about 10 minutes and then gets up and quietly follows him.
So here's what happens. Val, you find that nice quiet place to yourself. You prepare your tea and you inhale the vapors, and you are immediately overwhelmed by the hallucinations from the dream mist. They are every bit as beautiful and wonderful as you have ever experienced, possibly more so. They are intense. Ash, you poke your head in and see him lying on the ground, staring up at the sky. His eyes are wide open and bloodshot. There is a cup of tea on the ground beside him, still steaming.
Does he look like he's in distress?
No, he looks like he is in bliss.
Okay.
Okay, you've seen a stoned man before. He's stoned as hell.
This is more than stoned, significantly more.
From a distance, like quietly, can I tell if it looks like he's in any danger?
Make a medicine check.
It's beautiful.
Doesn't seem like he's in any danger as long as he doesn't drink that tea.
Okay. And the tea is like right next to him?
Yeah, he had just enough sense to set it down rather than dropping it before he was overwhelmed by the visions.
Okay. Can I take the cup?
You can.
So I'm assuming I have to like be stealthy and then sleight of hand.
Here's what we're gonna do. First off, Fal, roll a d20 for me.
Oh, what? Oh, I did it twice.
That's 2d20, but I'll take the first one, which was a 6. Yeah, you take no action and are incapacitated until the start of your next turn. Cash, you slip in past him. Are you just picking it up?
Yeah, he's just gonna try to like remove it, like take it away.
As you draw nearer, you smell a very pungent aroma.
Do I recognize it?
Take another whiff just to see.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Make a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh god.
This is just one dose, right, Tanis? You didn't overdose this thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good news, and I have bad news for you, Cash. Cash, roll a d20, please.
Oh boy, oh boy.
You reach for the mug and then stop to smell it, and you're aboard the Sea Mist, sailing at night on the Moon Sea. You can smell the salt air. You can see gulls nearby. You must be near land. You hear the creaking of the ship. You missed this feeling. You take no action this turn. Val, what do you see? No, I've dictated here for Cash, but you're a little more used to this, so you can kind of guide it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So, Val just lays back and relaxes. He sees the stars sparkle through the rafters overhead. They seem to dance among each other. The constellations taking shape and moving across the night sky, forming images of his mother, Dorn, Dolly. He just lays back and misses them, but feels like he's with them.
Okay. So, Cash, anything else you want to do?
Am I like...
You're on the sea mist.
Okay.
You can
Who
feel
else
the
is on it?
spray against your cheek. You want to turn around and look?
Yeah.
You turn. It's empty.
Is there anyone driving?
There's nobody up at the wheel, no.
Okay, well then he would run up to the wheel and break out his navigator's tools, and he's going to try to drive the ship, even though he has no...
Roll a d20 for me. You are overwhelmed by confusion. Where is everybody? You think I should go and man the helm, but your feet aren't following your orders. They're not doing what you want them to do. You just stand there.
He would be very upset by that.
Yeah.
We're having a bad trip, y'all.
Oh.
Some of us opted out of the trip entirely.
For the next 11 minutes, Cash, you exist in this world or the sea mist. Sometimes you can control yourself, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can move to the helm, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can steer the ship, other times you're stuck with indecision. And then it starts to fade. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Sorry, wait. Yes, a wisdom saving throw. You emerge from the visions very aware that you have just gone through a drug trip. You know that that was not real. In fact, thinking back, you actually could still see the world around you the whole time. Just that the vision felt so real and it overlaid reality for a little while there. But it sure did feel good.
Can I hold on.
There's a mug in your hand, by the way.
Okay. Can I pour this mug out?
Yeah, not a problem. You pour it out into the grass. Or into the snow, really.
Yeah, and he's gonna pour it out, and then, like, completely not being quiet anymore, he's gonna push snow over on top of it.
Onto the mug or onto the
Onto the tea on the ground.
tea? Yeah. Okay, yeah. You cover the tea with snow.
And then he's going to keep the mug. I go back to a place where he can see Fal and also the rest of the camp.
Make a perception check for your watch. Luckily, nothing seems to have happened during the 15 minutes or so that you were dealing with Fal. Everything's fine. About 15 minutes later, Fal, visions fade for you. I rolled a 28 for you, Tanis.
Oh, jeez.
Wisdom saving throw, please, Tanis.
All right.
You really want to stay with those visions. You grasp at them as they start to flee. But they are gone. You do not remember seeing Cash take your mug, but when you wake up, it is gone.
Peaches. What'd you do with my mug?
Or it's just wickers.
Whatever. We'll find it. Probably here somewhere. I'm gonna spend probably 30 minutes at least looking for my mug.
Where did you put it?
He first, uses snow to kind of clean out the inside of the mug. Very, jerky motions. He's upset and he's cleaning to deal with it. So he rinses out the inside of the mug with melted snow, and then he tucks the mug into his own pack.
Okay. So yeah, you see Fal get up and start looking around. Fal, you don't
Frantically. Okay.
You don't find that mug.
I am going to lead Peaches back and kind of give Cash a awkward look. Hey. Have you seen a mug anywhere around here? I think Peaches kicked it somewhere.
What kind of mug?
10 cylindrical. I don't know. It's a mug.
Muggy.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Who's that? I think I'm still... Never mind.
That is asleep. Cash looks thoughtful and then says, "What'd you have in it?"
Here's my tea. Cold night. I'll find it later.
Get some rest.
I'm gonna have Tanis make insight at disadvantage. Cash, roll a deception check.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh god.
Falaghard doesn't have to roll deception check for calling that shit tea?
It is tea.
It was tea.
And also, no, because it doesn't matter how good he rolls. Cash knows. Disadvantage on that, Val.
Oh, yep. Oops.
That is advantage, not disadvantage, so we'll take the 12.
Oh.
Okay.
This is the negative also? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the negative does disadvantage. The
Okay.
positive does advantage.
Got it.
Cash looks awfully smug, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't.
He looks a little
Cash-
smug.
Cash looks furious.
Oh, well, Cash looks a little furious then. There's definitely an emotion there that doesn't make sense given the scenario.
Well, what's wrong with you? Something come up during the watch? Is there no wyvern?
No wyvern.
Uh-huh. So, what's got you all been out of shape?
Cash looks at the sky and then around at the camp and says, I got a whiff of that tea.
Val's eyes widen. Oh. Well, don't take another.
I'm not planning on it.
Alright, kind of only have enough for one, so I mean, if it's something you
I'm
are looking for, I can
not
find.
planning on it.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh my god. Do you have my mug?
Cash just stares at him for a second and then says, you'll get it back in the morning.
Sure. Okay. Glad I know where it is. Enjoy the rest of your watch.
Get some sleep.
Val's gonna go ahead to his little bedroll and bundle up as much as he can.
Alrighty. Ash, you spend the next hour and a half completing your watch. You find it a little difficult to concentrate for that hour and a half. You're alright, but you just find your mind wandering back to the sea mist over and over and over. At the end of your watch, you're a little lethargic in getting up. Who do you wake? You wake Mira and Corthyndahast?
Yeah.
Okay. You wake up your sister and Corthyndahast. Mira immediately knows something's wrong with you. She knows you way too well. She is a little concerned. She asks, "Are you okay?"
Just really tired.
We'll get some sleep. I'll keep an eye out.
And he's going to go to sleep, like, basically right next to her.
Okay. Corthyndahast,
Yo.
you're awake. It's your watch. Do you want to do anything during your watch?
I'm grumpy that I didn't get the Dawn Watch, because then I could have pretended to read my spell book. But
There is you guys have a fire.
yeah, but I mean, I don't need to memorize.
He's like, what do I
spells
need? Just need to perform for Mira?
He's like, Mira's not going to care if I'm reading a spell book.
I will take my pipe out, and my tobacco tin, and before I like stuff it and begin to puff the pipe. I'm going to stuff the pipe, and I'm looking over at Mira. I was like, "Would you like a taste?"
Pipeweed?
I thought it would be polite to offer. You taste the smoke. It's all about the flavor.
No, thank you.
Your loss. Continue stamping down the pipe.
What flavor is your pipe weed?
Corthynd prefers West Fennec number 3, which has a very bitter aftertaste, but he also does have several other flavors that he brings with him in case other people want it, because it's not a very popular flavor in Cormyr.
I love that you had that ready to go.
He's got saltweed and old troll.
Old troll. The fact that that's the name of a pipeweed is...
That is an actual Forgotten Realms pipeweed.
I know.
There's also bitter sage, dragonfire, golden sea. There's a whole bunch of them, but those are the ones that I favor as Corthynd. Of course, I have that ready to go, Lauren.
Yeah, you should.
I just appreciate that about you. Not.
Mira,
I'm impressed, not surprised.
Thank you. I love you. What a reference. What a great reference. And only 3 of us caught it, but that's okay. Anyways, Mira will spend your watch with a small little notebook and a quill and ink, and she is writing in it and humming to herself a lovely tune during your watch period.
I will spend my watch watching while she does that.
And smoking a pipe.
I will interject that even in person form, Fig will occasionally have dreams where she runs in her sleep and clearly is chasing something.
Of course she does. Rob, go ahead and make a perception check. You have advantage. Mira is helpful.
Okay.
See? Look, literally helpful. It's on her sheet.
Nice.
19, yeah, pretty good. You have a nice quiet watch. Nothing seems to disturb the night air. You do hear some owls in the distance. There is a roar somewhere around the 2-hour mark, but it is extremely distant, and you're not sure what it is. Mira looks up at it, looks at you, and then just shrugs and goes back to her writing. It's too distant to really be a concern right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's comforting. I'll wake up whoever's next on watch
That
when
would
I'm
be
done,
Delryar, I believe.
I think so, yeah. And I will let Del know that there was a distant roar. Probably nothing.
Del, you're awake. It's your watch. Mira is heading back to sleep, so is Corthynd. Anything you want to do during your watch?
Del is going to use the ring to practice rolling a coin over his knuckles.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check. Let's see how you do.
And now the reason revealed.
Oh, no tricks.
There we are.
Yeah. I assume you wait until everybody's gone to sleep before you start practicing this, so you don't make a fool of yourself.
Oh yeah.
Good. Because you
Yeah,
kind of make a
just
fool of yourself. But hey, you're practicing. If you do this enough times, I will let you gain proficiency in sleight of hand. But enough is going to be a lot.
Yeah.
So, absolutely, though.
It seemed like a good way to kill his watch.
Absolutely, yeah. You spend your watch practicing sleight of hand. Go ahead and make a perception check for me. You are very focused on this ring. I mean, very focused on this coin.
Ask.
By the time your watch is over, you've almost missed the end of your watch. Dawn is starting to creak on the eastern horizon, and the only reason you notice is that you've been on the west side of these mountains for so long that dawn coming up like this is really startling, and you look up and realize, I'm supposed to wake up Foul. So there's the end of your watch.
Okay.
You wake up Foul. Foul. Oh, Foul.
Hmm?
You wake up groggy, tired, wishing desperately that you could just take another hit.
One more day.
But you're awake, and it is your watch.
Okay.
Bell heads
I'm
back to
just-
sleep for another few hours, and you are up. What are you doing?
I'm gonna bring my bedroll with me. Just wrap it around me while I sit up and take watch.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay.
You hear what sounds like a whistle carried on the wind, very distant. There's a chittering of animals as they start to wake up, greet the day. Nothing really catches your attention this morning. Hours pass. Keep thinking about the stars. Eventually, though, the sun is high enough in the sky that it is time for your friends to start waking up, and they do start waking up. All of you have completed a short rest. Your first one in the wilderness. And I forgot to hit the new day button. Try that again. It is Alturiac the First.
Okay, I don't know how to spell that. Oh, there it is.
Now I will remind that there are some new ways that you can spend hit die if you want. You can use them to regain some of your lay on hands. You can use them to regain sorcery points. You could convert your current sorcery points to spell points and then regain all your sorcery points, Matt. That is an option.
Oh. Is the starry form supposed to automatically take off one of the wild shapes?
It should have, yeah.
Okay. But I regained them after a short rest already.
Yeah. Always.
So, okay.
They come back on a short rest. You can spend a hit die to regain one as a breather.
As a breather, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We don't have any followers of Tyr, do we?
Don't think so.
Okay. Good.
No, I'm Paladin Ashante.
Right.
I will.
Morning, guys. There's some whistling going on.
A
Very-
little bit of. Oh, sorry.
Nothing. Just very spooky whistling.
Whistling. Interesting.
You don't hear any whistling, just the wind.
I'm gonna study my spell book and memorize my spells.
How long are you taking at that? It's 10 minutes per spell level, so.
Yeah, but these guys don't know that, so Just long enough
Yeah.
to avoid having to help with the horses in the morning. Even though I'm clearly the best horseman in this group.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you rocked the horse riding. That was wild.
Once he's like up and stuff, Cash will get the mug out of his pack and hand it back to Fal, like covertly. He's not trying to make everybody else aware of what happened.
Fal takes the mug and uncovertly puts it in his bag.
Fine.
Now, I will note, I guess it's starting the next sunset, so you guys are good for now. Carry on.
What?
Yeah,
I don't-
I'm.
Just the withdrawal effects. No big deal.
Oh, yeah.
But those come up a day later, so you're good for now.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Anyways, so what are you guys doing? Back on the road? Getting going again?
Back on the road.
Time to feed a troll.
Excellent.
If the troll's even there.
Let me pull my notes up.
Otherwise, we're just carting around a lot of stuff that's gonna get really gross really soon.
Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely dump all those before we get to.
Oh no,
It's cold.
it's
out.
all getting left at the bridge one way or another.
Troll can eat them. Troll cannot eat them. We are not dragging 5 corpses the rest of the way to Thunderstone.
We could just intimidate our way back home.
No.
Have to clean out the carriage and
no,
let Mira and Cash ride in it.
That's what Corthyn's doing. The rest of the ride is scrubbing the inside of it with
Oh, I forgot.
magic.
I forgot about Bran during that. Bran just slept all night. He did not help you with watch keeping.
We would not have trusted him with that.
No.
Yeah, that's okay. We didn't give him a magic item either. He can just stay right
He
where
didn't
he
even
is.
ask for one, unlike Mira.
Well, we like Mira, so
For now, anyways. As you navigate the rocky terrain of the Thunder Peaks, the morning light is a stark contrast to the tension that filled the air the night before. Your eyes catch sight of a familiar landmark about an hour into your ride. The old, weathered stone bridge that spans the icy river. It is still the only safe crossing for miles, and it's also where you encountered that singing troll. Today, the bridge stands silent, its usual serenade of irreverent singing conspicuously absent. A thick fog rises from the river, as if nature itself holds its breath, waiting. The promise you made to bring food back to this spot is quite evident, hanging heavy in the air. Literally, you can smell the rotting corpses, adding weight to each step you take towards the bridge. What do you do?
Big's going to suggest we take the corpses, throw them over the side of the bridge where the troll probably lives, and then leave a little note that the troll definitely can read, saying, "Thanks for letting us use your bridge, Mr. Troll. Here's your lunch." And a little heart, and then get out of there as soon as possible.
I love the little heart.
Cash says, under the bridge, corpses in the water?
Big is going to
And-
look over the bridge and look at the ice, and then look back at Cassian.
Are we sure trolls can read?
Is the ice
read.
thick enough that the dumping of these corpses won't hurt it at all?
It's honestly like still moving under there too. Like it's
Okay.
pretty thin ice.
Okay.
It's not
Yeah,
a frozen
Cash-
river. It's an icy river.
Cash is going to say, if we toss the bodies over the bridge, they'll fall hard enough to break that ice. Just stack them next to the bridge, and we can leave the note there.
As you are having this discussion, a green claw reaches out from under the bridge and grips the rail.
Is this like a troll claw?
It sure does look like a troll claw. And then you see, from under the bridge, your trollish friend emerge suspended from his arm. Oh, who's making all this racket in the morning? Pulls himself up onto the bridge.
We've brought breakfast. Like
breakfast? Delivered?
I told you that I would come back with 2 goats, but I have done better. And he opens the door to the carriage, and there is just a stack of bodies.
5 corpses and almost 200 pounds of wyvern meat.
And
Mira,
very obviously
like
a haunch of wyvern.
Backing her horse up, staring at this troll in terror. He starts making his way towards the wagon.
Wait.
What?
We need to make sure that we don't scare our dear horse friends. So we will pull your breakfast out, and you can take it from the bridge.
He just kind of scratches his ass for a moment, then scratches his head, then scratches his ass again.
I mean, mornings be like that, man.
Oh.
And Cassian is going
cave.
to... Sorry?
Put it in the dwarf cave.
There's
you
a
look
dwarf
to the right,
cave.
and there is, and I'm gonna bring this map up again for you. There's a cave right here.
Pig, looking to the cave. Oh, is that your home then?
Nah, too dirty.
It's the dwarf cave?
Dwarves what made the bridge use it when they come and maintenance it.
Oh. Are they going to be alarmed by the massive pile of corpses and wyvern meat?
Won't be a massive pile of corpses and wyvern meat next time they come round.
Fair enough. And she will just blithely start stocking our troll friend's larder with corpses and wyvern meat.
Cash will assist with his, cloak wrapped around his face to, block the smell.
I will be using thaumaturgy to make small gusts of wind to keep the smell moving away from us.
Mira's going to be using prestidigitation to make the smell just not there anymore.
Yes, Fig will beg prestidigitation to look nice and pretty and smell nice after she's done.
Between the two of you, you managed to make it almost palatable for moving all these corpses. And you guys move all the corpses and all of the hunks of wyvern and horse meat into the dwarf cave, which you look in, and he said it was too dirty. It is not dirty. It is a very well-maintained little stone hut. There's a stone bed in there. There's a stone table in there. Nice little hearth that you could sit and eat at. This would be a great place to spend the night for 1. Maybe 2. There's nothing stocked in the cupboards, though. But yeah,
there is now.
Now there's a whole lot of bloody bodies on the floor. Partially
as
decomposing.
They're removing the bodies, I'm going to prestidigitate the parts of the carriage that they were in.
Yeah, you're just going behind, prestidigitating every square, 5 square feet. Yeah, keeping it clean. Sure, cleaning service.
When we are all finished moving the bodies into the cave, Cassian will approach the troll and say, I paid my debt to you, sir, and then some. We'd like to cross.
You have.
So we can be on our way.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. More kingly than the queen bitch herself, you are. What's your name, lad?
You can call me Harold.
Harold. Nice to meet you, Harold.
He just kind of gives him this look like, what?
You've heard him use this name before.
He's probably confused every time.
That's probably true.
Well, Harold, next time you
Cash
come
says,
this way...
What's your name?
My name's Billy.
Billy.
Billy the Troll. Next time you come this way, you just tap on my bridge once and you are free to pass. No worries at all.
I am very grateful to you, sir. Hopefully we will meet in less bloody circumstances next time.
Speak for yourself. I'd love some more blood. Tastes real good, makes a great sausage.
Cash
Suddenly interested. Oh, you make sausages.
You brought me the finest of sausage meat, you human.
Cash is just gonna mount up. Like, alright.
Tasty delicacy. Don't get eat that much.
Well, enjoy it.
Oh, I will. And then he hops off the bridge and over to the wall over here, climbs partway up the wall, and then just sits on a little ledge. Now, have a nice ride. Say hi to the good folks at the keep for me. Don't do that, they won't appreciate it.
Cash just waves.
And you guys ride on your way to High Castle. At around noon, you arrive in High Castle.
As opposed to High Fort, where we were last night.
No, that was East Fort.
No, well, there was some... That was...
Yeah, okay. Yeah, High Fort. Getting high in East Keep, yeah. Anyways, yeah, so you guys are back in High Castle, which is, you may recall, a large kind of walled community along the road with a castle to the south side.
And the Griffins.
Yep, this is also where the Griffins are. What do you want to do?
This is not the place that was burned down.
Right.
No, that's to the west of here. That is Hidden Vale. This is the place where you found one of the pearls at the gate, and you asked, and their Griffin riders had followed them and told you that they went south towards Ormvrazel.
Right.
Sorry, Hippogriff riders, not Griffins. No, it is Griffins. No, it's Hippogriffs.
It's somebody.
Pegasi. It's Pegasus riders.
That's neither Hippogriff nor Griffin.
Yeah, but, there's all these flying creatures that get ridden by knights, so I had to look up which one it was here. It's Pegasus riders.
Same thing.
Welcome to High Castle. Shall I reread the description for you?
I don't think we'll be staying very long.
Okay.
I think we're just moving through, right?
What was it?
Yeah.
East?
I thought we were going to give Bran to them because he was a naughty boy.
I thought this was also where you had planned to give Bran.
Because they probably don't have a place to deal with him in the other place, right?
This is the place of authority for Hidden Vale.
Okay, then
Hidden Vale is technically a part of Highdale, which High Castle is the capital of Highdale.
Unless we want to throw him to the mob.
We can wave down a guard.
Yeah, there are plenty of them here. High Castle is pretty well defended. You do spot a member of, they call them, no shit, the Flying Auxiliary. They don't even fly. The Pegasus Riders are a different group. The Flying Auxiliary are the ground troops. I don't know why. Anyways, you spot a man in the livery of the Flying Auxiliary, and he looks up and approaches as you wave him over. Yes, how can I help you?
It's Hilldale?
Highdale.
Hidden
Highdale. I'm sorry.
Hidden Vale.
Hilldale's a place, but this is not Hilldale. This is
Hidden Vale was the place that burned.
Okay. So, Cash will say to the guard, excuse me, officer, we have one of the men responsible for the burning of Hidden Vale, and we'd like to turn him over to your custody.
Really? That is
The-
interesting.
He's also a kidnapper.
Yes. The other members of his party were killed in the struggle.
I see. Huh. He kind of looks around trying to figure out who you're referring to.
Al points at Bran quickly.
Bran's
Yes.
just sitting there with his arms crossed, sitting on the carriage next to Del, saying nothing. Oh well. You have proof, I presume.
We have an eyewitness.
Ah. That'll suffice. Who's your eyewitness?
And he'll
Mira just
just-
kind of leans around. Me? I was there. Ah. Huh. And you are... Mira Seasilver? Mira... Huh. Right. Well, Miss Lady Seasilver, this isn't Cormyr, so I will take your word at it, knowing how good it often is a Lady of Cormyr to give. However, I will also give you a warning. There are a lot of rumors surrounding your name. You might wish to be cautious to whom you give it. Now then, you're vouching that this man was responsible for the burning of Hidden Vale? Yes. Right. Well, he looks up at Bran, and Bran looks down at him, sighs, and slides off the carriage. Well, I guess it was destined to go this way, huh? Right then, I'll go peacefully. I did not actually burn Hidden Vale, but I was there, and my partners did the burning, and so I suppose I'm partly responsible. And, yep. I'll take that one.
You should take the kidnapping too, since you did that.
Nope,
That
didn't
did
do any
happen in
kidnapping.
Cormyr.
Did not do any kidnapping.
It's a bit
Um,
outside of these people's
Not a kidnapper at all.
jurisdiction.
Yeah,
Was not
Cash
responsible
just
for
like
any napping of children.
does this at Fig.
That wasn't. Oh, he's like, don't lean into that.
Yeah.
What was
The guard looks between all of you, arches a brow, leans around and looks pointedly at Mira, puts a hand on Bran's shoulder. Anything else you lot need?
what,
Nothing at
east,
all.
what was the East Tower? East Watch?
East Keep.
East. We did run into a wyvern at East Keep.
Ah. That one. Good.
It's
we were
dead
gonna have to
too.
clear him out before the spring trade started anyways, so we'll appreciate that. Thank you.
I don't suppose there was any kind of reward for
Bounty?
disposal, bounty, yes.
I'm afraid the bounties start next month.
Ah,
I
well,
did
then
get stung twice.
consider it community service then.
And it is well appreciated. I will make sure to mention it to the commander. You have the look of an adventuring party from Cormyr?
We are.
Do you have a name?
Much obliged.
Much obliged. I'll let my commander know. And if you ever come this way again, I'm sure he will remember.
Many thanks.
Thanks to you as well. I'll take care of this.
Is there
Oh,
Good luck.
is there an alchemist in town that might be available?
I'm afraid not. During the winter, most of the merchants close up shop and head to warmer climes.
It was worth asking.
Well, good luck to you all. Have a safe journey back to wherever it is you're traveling.
Cash is going to start towards the gate, and as he does, he's leaning towards Mira, you have to have a fake name.
I didn't even think about a fake name. I just wanted him to believe my story.
I completely
Well-
understand, but you can't ever say your name.
Ever?
Fig is gonna come up to the other side while this is going on and look very contrite, but wait for the conversation to finish.
As soon as Fig approaches, Cash sits up and looks at her.
I'm sorry. It's so hard for me to keep straight of what we're supposed to be able to tell people and what we're not supposed to be able to tell people.
It's all right. I don't like it any more than you do. I don't know any better way to keep her safe.
No, I get it. If my parents are going to try to... Anyways, yes, I get it. I'm just really bad at it, and I'm sorry.
You guys continue on your way, and for the rest of the day, Mira looks a bit thoughtful. Not angry, but a little upset, but more reflectively upset than outwardly upset. And you guys continue your journey until you reach the little gnomish town of Hidden Vale around sunset.
Is it on fire this time?
It is not. It seems to be in the process of already being rebuilt, but the tavern is gone. There are, in fact, no available places to stay the night here.
Well, we can camp in the town, right?
But you can absolutely camp in the town. It's certainly a safer place than out in the wilds.
Yeah.
They just don't have...
Well, we know they still got stables.
No, they don't. The stables were
that's
the
where they
first
took
burned
us.
down.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
They found a pearl there because pearls don't burn, but it was still burned down.
We know they don't
end
have stables.
here for the night.
Okay.
This is right about the right time for that. And we will pick up next week here. Let me get your
Sounds good.
XP.
Hooray!
Well, I hope you guys had fun, especially with the wyvern.
Mhm.
That was
Oh, yeah.
really quite last minute, but also I thought it was exciting.
Well, I do have to say, Fig felt like a real bona fide paladin this time, charging in to save Val from the wyvern.
That
Yeah,
was
you took that
fantastic.
stinger like a champ.
Twice!
So for
Was
the
my
wyvern,
girl.
Each regains 300 XP.
Hell yeah.
For your roleplay with Billy, give me a moment. And by roleplay, I'm including also the giving of all of the shit to him. The
How we
decisions
dealt with him.
surrounding that, exactly. You gain another 300 XP.
That puts us
Woo!
to
Hey.
level 4.
Hooray!
As soon as you finish a long rest, you can level to 4.
We help the gnomes. They're good with us crashing here for a week, right?
We
It
gotta
doesn't
get
take
back.
a week. You could literally stay here for 8 hours tomorrow if you want. Well, 24 hours tomorrow if you wanted. That said, as you pull into town, Ash,
I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
I would
I probably
imagine.
Val probably would have gone to Cash and be like, we should probably
I'll tell you what.
relax for a bit.
We'll pick up with the withdrawal symptoms at the start of next session.
Oh,
I'm
that
with
sounds
that.
fantastic.
Appreciate y'all so much. This is not where I thought this character was going to go. He was trying to help.
That's why I was very cautious in asking how you were approaching that teacup, because it's inhalation.
Oh, should
He
I
didn't
assume?
know.
I know.
Did I retrieve the javelin that I threw at the wyvern or not?
I assume you did.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure to
Yeah. All right.
maintain how many I have on
So,
my sheet.
That'll end our session. You guys are right at 2,700, right? Like that was
Mhm.
Yes.
exactly the right amount.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I didn't plan that, but I'm glad it worked out that way. So there you go.
Oh yeah.
We will pick up with withdrawal symptoms next session and get you back into Thunderstone. It's still 2 days to Thunderstone, I believe. Let me double check.
The hardest choice at level
Yep.
4.
2 days to Thunderstone. So you'll have one more.
Boy, we're
sleep
really
right
Peter
around-
Static Priest.
right around Rivera's stronghold. I will say ASIs are super devalued in this because every general feat gives a +1 to an ability score.
So if you have an odd, it's undervalued. If you have an even,
It's still slightly devalued because eventually you're going to be able to get that up much faster than you could in the normal game.
yeah.
So, anyways, that's it. I'm going to end the session here. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you.